There we go. So last week, Fox, we finished up the last 2 rounds of that mission where we just had to kind of hide in the corner.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
yeah, so we
You
finished
got
that
the
up.
quest?
Yeah, yeah, we finished that. I got a couple of elites for you. One, I think. Well, yeah, one use of your crossbow, and then a couple more elites, and I think one more tick on your milestone card. I put all those down there. The little marker things on there, I changed those, by the way. They're just little damage ones. If you left click it, it'll go up one. If you right click it, it'll go down one, for the
Okay.
little number marker things. But that is it. And then this mission here, which you obviously haven't seen yet, but this is the one that I was describing in Discord there, where we already moved through the whole north part. This is the end of it, basically. We've killed everything else. All that has to happen now is these 3 enemies that are left, these 2 elites and the 1 normal. They can't be damaged by anyone other than Sako. Sako is the bone shaper in the back there. He's carrying a staff, like the staff specifically for his personal quest, is what's allowing him to do damage to them. So we can still apply status effects to them. We can, take hits intentionally to put ourselves in the way so that we take the hit and he doesn't. Because if he exhausts, it's game over. We lose. But there's no way to damage them except for him hitting them, and he has to do 16 total damage. He hasn't done any yet because we were just getting into place. But between him or his summons, he has to do 16 damage to them. As soon as he does, if he's down here, you see this altar at the bottom, Fox?
Yep.
If he's next to that, or I guess basically after he's done 16 damage and then is standing next to that altar on any of those 5 spaces surrounding it, then the mission ends. Technically, it ends right then. We'll go ahead and finish the round, of course, as long as we're not going to die. And then that's it. Then we do the retiring and everything and start, move on to the next mission. And that's it.
What
Ben,
about the treasure chest?
yeah, so whoever wants to grab it, Sako and I should definitely not, because if it is, an item or money or anything like that, it'll just end up in shop or wasted. So either Ben, Becky, or Fox need to grab that. And who wants that gear, guys? This curious gear. It's up here by the table if you want to look at it. What it does? It's a held item.
Full up on all of those items that I can carry.
You can still have it even if you're not carrying it. Like even if you don't bring it into missions, just somebody needs to have it so that it's,
Okay.
so that
You could
somebody.
swap it in and out at will.
Yeah.
Per mission.
Yeah, so if we look at the next mission, Becky, and it shows that there's a bunch of traps on the board, and you think it would be more useful than one of your other items, you could always bring it in instead.
Okay.
But that's it. Fox, I'm gonna put that AFK board thingy away there.
Okay.
It just goes in that little blue bag. But if you're gonna go AFK, just grab that and leave it on your mat, and then I'll see it. And there you go.
Oh.
Yep. And then you
See
can
what
just
it
turn it
does.
in or out. Yeah.
I was wondering what that was, but I didn't want to touch it.
Yeah, that's that.
It was
that card
like,
thing.
yeah, okay.
Becky, did you want to grab that gear?
Oh, yeah, I'll grab that. Fox, do you want to get the treasure chest? If not, I can get there in 2 rounds.
Go for it. I have a lot of items on me. Yeah, I can't carry anything else either.
Yeah, remember if there is an item in it, you can use it for the rest of this mission, even if it is, even if it's over the number of slots. It just means that the following mission you would have to, drop one. The gear technically would be that way too, except that we got that a few missions ago. So, not that it really matters too much at this point, since we can't use the traps to damage these guys.
My ward is considered an obstacle. I would have to jump that, right?
Yeah, it is an. Let me look. I think it's an obstacle for everybody, not just anybody other than you. But let's see. It is considered an obstacle for all purposes. Yeah, so it would be for you as well.
Then I'm gonna move this guy, if nobody has any issues with that, just over 1, so I can get around him.
To the right or down one? Where are you going? Down one?
I'm gonna move him
over here. Gotcha.
So that way I can go down.
Okay. He'll still. Yeah, that doesn't bother me none. He'll still stay poisoned. The poison doesn't fall off just because he moved away from it. So he'll still have the poison on him even if you move him. All right, let's go ahead and plan and pick cards and everything. Sako, do you need what do you need from us to get you in position?
All right, so I'm gonna start building up now. I'm gonna be dropping my summons here and there and just start rushing my summons in to try and absorb and attack. But also, I'm going to do the no counters against the summons, so that way they don't get counter attacked. So what I'll need from everyone is
You
a
put that up
lot.
already, didn't you? You put that up last week.
Let me see what I have. I put up
Retaliation, it's your second card over.
Yeah, no retaliations, and 3 sources of damage to me, I get absorbed, but I'm about to do the 3 sources of damage to my summons.
Okay.
They'll get absorbed. So what I need from everyone is going to be early buffs on all of my summons. This next turn and the turn after, pretty much just give as many buffs as the summons as possible. I'm going to start attacking this Harrower Infestor 4 next and see how much I can chip away at him. We just need a total of 16, so it doesn't really matter who takes the hits.
All right. Let's see, I can do... No, that wouldn't be helpful. Top actions for me are almost all going to be kind of wasted, but I try to grant some boons and movement and stuff like that. All right, I got my cards. I'll be going really early.
Question. We can't necessarily do damage. Okay, wait, he's already poisoned anyway, so that's a moot point. Never mind.
Yeah, so the Fox Becky leveled to 5 last week as well. That thing in the very center here. Did you play the Void Warden enough? Or like
No, I barely played it.
Okay. So this is a little bit spoilery, but Void Warden at level 5 gets an upgrade where she can drop this thing. If you see this like disc in the center here, it's a ward that she can drop, and anybody, if there are any enemies, and it doesn't affect us, it only affects enemies. That is, if they're touching it, basically, if they're within range 1, they're poisoned, and that persists even if they move away. They stay poisoned unless they cure it. But anybody that is within range 3, which covers almost this entire room, has disadvantage when attacking any of our allies, so including our summons.
Oh,
and
that's
everything.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried Void Warden and some of the other stuff, and it was a bit ouch because I was trying to get the achievement for only using Jaws line classes, and it was a disaster.
Yeah. They're a little tricky at first, but
Yeah.
I can help you next round, Sako. I can grant. Because are you gonna move your summons up? Because if he's
I'm gonna move that summon up. I'm gonna summon another one. Pop him to the left, right here, and then I'm gonna start having him run down. So they're both gonna be tag teaming this guy over and over and over until either they die or we knock him out. So
so I can grant them stuff next round.
Okay.
And grant them attacks.
On this round, Sako, are you going to be able to have your shambling skeleton in melee range of the Harrow Infestor 4 there? Because I can grant him an attack if so.
Yes.
Okay, then that's what I'm doing this round.
I will have 1 in range this turn, and I'll have 2 summons in range next turn.
Okay, because I don't have a choice but to go fairly late, so you'll probably be before me. So I'm going to be able to grant your skeleton an attack on that guy. So.
Okay, assuming the Harrower stays there and it doesn't kind of loop around the wall, it should be okay.
yeah, they are pretty mobile. Like they moved at least a good bit, and their attacks hit pretty hard. So we want to be aware of that. We want to try to keep ourselves in the way. Obviously, his summons are going to have to be adjacent to them, which they're going to get torn up pretty fast. But
if that's the case, then if those Harrowers move before you, Ben, that means that he's going to be here, and I'll keep my guy here, and then I'll summon back here.
Okay.
So we'll see how it rolls. I'm going to be going very late, so we'll see what they roll.
I had to change mine up too, so I'm going later now as well. But nobody else's plans, relied on mine. So, all right, starting the round then. I'm going in initiative 69. So the infestors are first. Yeah, they're fast and they move a lot and they hit really hard and heal themselves all the time. Which, it doesn't matter because we don't actually need to kill them at all. In fact, we won't end up killing them. Maybe one, but unlikely. So anyways, we'll probably not end up actually doing anything other than just trying to mitigate damage and then do as much to them as possible via Sako. So, all right. Ben, do you want to go ahead and run them real quick? It is this guy first, the bottom yellow one. He's first. So move 2. Well, actually, it's a ranged attack of 3, so he'd just attack either you or Becky from where he is.
And they don't need to heal. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, they're full, so... I think that heal might be on all of their cards, or at least it was on the last one as well. But it's an attack 4 with Muddle against either you or Becky.
Is it a ranged attack, or is it a regular attack?
No, it's a ranged attack. Attack 3.
Oh.
Hit me. Because if I get muddled, it's fine. Because I'm not doing anything this round anyways.
Well, Ben can't hit back anyways. He can, well, I mean, he can, but it won't
Oh.
do it. It won't hurt, so it doesn't really.
Yeah,
matter.
I'm not.
Alright.
I'm
Yeah.
not attacking. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
so
why we want to try to keep all of the attacks against us if possible, because if they put something like muddle on the summons, it's going to delay things a lot. But if we take status effects, it doesn't matter.
All right, so I'll have it go towards me. And I did not see what that modifier was when I drew it, though. Did you see that?
It's -1.
-1.
It's in the
Minus
chat.
one.
Like that.
Oh.
That actually works again now. By the way, since we got those stupid boxes out of the way, you can see it in the chat again finally.
Okay. All
Or I could
right,
manually do
so an attack of yeah, 2 because he already has -1, huh? Okay. And muddle. On
Yeah,
me?
yeah. So 2 damage and muddle. Yeah. And then the other elite, that one can go at Becky if you want to take that one, Becky, instead of otherwise it would be against the summon.
Yeah, I'll take that one. It's the brown
There it is.
question mark.
Jeez. Loaded apparently. All right. And then this elite would be going after
Me.
you.
Yeah, it would
Okay.
be either Becky or Sako's skeleton, so it may as well be Becky. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Hang on. All these are disadvantaged, too, so re-roll that in case it was a curse.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Because of Becky's
Forgot
ward.
about that.
Re-roll the previous attack that was against UG, just in case it was a miss. Okay, yeah, leave the -1 then.
Okay. So this one will be against Becky from
Yeah.
number 4. Good. So
3.
+0 either way. So
Yeah, so 3
Okay.
damage and muddle on Becky. Remember, I have a shield thing up too, guys, so anybody that is adjacent to me gets shield 2. All adjacent allies. So, you know, if we're low, I'm going to try to be next to Sako, but I may have to jump up to be next to the, well, I need to be next to Sako for the next attack anyways, but I'll try to jump in, you know, near them so that I can take hits, or mitigate hits anyways.
oh wait a minute. There's one more. Sorry.
Yep, just a normal one.
1, 2, 3. Okay, he doesn't have to move either then.
Yep.
Just all right.
And
So-
1, 2, 3. He is outside of the disadvantage range. He's at 4.
Oh shit,
Okay.
he is. Damn it. Just one of them. Like, it really seemed like it was going to cover the whole room, but it's just that tiny corner over there.
I drew a -2. So
-2 still works.
Yep.
there we go.
All right.
All right, so that is it.
All right, that brings us to Fox. I'm at 69, so I'll be after Becky and before Ben. Your turn, Fox.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to activate this one. So, you get air up. Sorry, ice up.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. Just a move in the element. All right, Becky.
Oh, actually, wait, I can move 3. Hang on. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Okay.
No other room for you to go.
Other room, no.
First, we're gonna move him over just one. And he's also disarmed.
Nice.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is my turn.
All right. And that'll be me. I'm not doing much except for moving this turn and putting up air. So we'll move 1 and loot. Not actually nothing to loot, so nothing. Won't be grabbing anything, but move into here. And then I'll put up air for the top of javelin. There is an attack on there, but obviously the attack would be pointless. So that'll be that, and that'll be it for my turn. Ben's your turn.
All right.
I'm gonna short rest here as well. Nope, wrong thing.
Ah, dang. All right, well, I messed up because I didn't notice that it said adjacent ally, so I'm not going to be able to grant you an attack this time, Sako, because I'm too far away from you guys.
Use a potion to get it back and do it next turn or something.
Yeah, I'll just move in and then
Whoops.
use my potion to get it back. But on the top of Latch and Tow, do I have to do that pole to be able to shackle him, or can I just do the shackle on that with a range of 4?
Hang on just a sec. Just wrapping up my rest here real quick, and I have to take a damage. Alright, let me damage myself. Alright, show me the card. Where is it? Latch and Tow?
Yeah. I'm actually gonna have to use a different guy because he's out of range. But it's a pole 3 with a shackle with a range of 4. Do I have to do the pole?
No.
Okay.
Or do you mean do you need it for what other purpose? I guess. Do you mean to
Actually,
do the
you know
shackle?
what? Well, yeah, I was just gonna be able to shackle him because I have to have him shackled to be able to grant Sako the attack on him with that other card. But I was gonna hit number 4, but he's out of the range now, so I'm just gonna pull one of these other guys close to me because they're ranged
Pull-
attackers anyway.
Pull this guy so that he's in range
Okay.
of the ward, because right now he's not.
Oh,
in range
yeah,
of the
yeah.
ward, so.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
one
would not
on
have
the
to.
lower right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The shackle would, or the pull would be optional there, G. You wouldn't have to. But yeah,
Okay.
that's good. A good choice, anyways, because at least then he's in range for the thing.
Yeah, so I'll pull him so he will be shackled, so he won't be able to move away from me either.
Oh, that's good.
Right? Isn't that how it works?
Yep.
Okay.
They
So
can't,
he's
they
gonna
can't
be
move away from
stuck
you.
on me now.
Yep.
All right. So
Only if you're adjacent to them. If you're not adjacent to them, they're not shackled, or they're still
Yeah.
shackled, but they're not restricted.
Okay. All right, then that is it.
All right, Sako, your turn.
All right. So we will move skeleton down 2, 1, 2. If he attacks now, he still will get a retaliation, correct? Even though I'm about to use my spell.
Yes, if he's in melee range, he will get retaliation, which will tick off one of your things, even if it's a granted attack. You're doing
Oh
the
no,
top.
wait. He can't get retaliation because yeah, he can't get retaliation because I already have retaliation up.
Yeah, but your card is like 3 things, right? Oh no, it's okay. Never
No,
mind.
no,
It's unlimited.
it's forever.
Yep.
Yeah,
right.
it's unlimited.
Yeah, he's
All
still
right,
retaliated.
So
just
he
no
will
damage.
move and he will swipe at the harrower who is poisoned.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and pull my interface.
So it's an attack +1. His attack is normally 2, so it'll be an attack 3 to start with.
Attack
4 technically
3.
with the poison.
So 4, and I'm gonna draw a modifier. Plus
Right.
1,
All right,
so it's
there's
5.
damage. Yep.
1, 2,
So
3,
5 out of 16 right off the
5.
bat.
So let me go ahead and add 5 to this thing, right?
Yeah, the little tracker thing, just set it to 5. Left click to increase, right click to go down.
All right, so you are at 5 damage. Now it is the Bone Shaper's turn. Bone Shaper will now cast Wrath of the Turned Earth on the next 3 sources of damage to one of your
Oh.
summons. Prevent the damage.
Okay, so hang on one sec, sorry. I thought that's what you were doing, so it's 1 less damage, so it's 4 damage. I thought you were doing the +1, the top part of that, the granted attack part. You were just doing his regular attack. That was my mistake. So it's 4 damage, not 5. So I'll put him back and then just right-click that little damage thing, and it'll go down to 4.
And then I will summon an Unearthed Horror. Right there.
Cool.
And that will be my boy.
That puts Earth
Start.
up too, in case you need that.
Puts Earth up.
Cool. All right, ending the round. It's a good start. Already a quarter of the way from 1 single attack. It's one of the benefits, I guess, of being able to put out.
Where's my other thing? Oh shit, I can't do that.
Do what?
I don't have any more slots.
Oh, that doesn't matter. There's no the thing
Oh,
is just
okay.
art. Yeah, you can have 5 up. You can have as many as you want up. Doesn't matter. Although it does mean running out of cards sooner, of course. But
Yep.
yeah. So,
So we're gonna have to rush this one pretty hard. So
You've got
as you can
3
see, my Raging Corpse and Shambling Skeleton is pretty much running a pincer attack on them. So anything and everything you can to boost these fools to hit them harder, run that. And then I'm gonna have my Bone Shaper. I'm gonna start running him straight down to the altar.
It'll
It's gonna take me
be
about 3 turns.
it'll be 3 turns of cards that you have now, not counting rest. That's just 3 turns, and then you'll need to take probably a long rest. But your stamina potion will get 3 of those cards back as well, which will be another 1.5 turns. With a rest means 5. I think it's about 5 turns you have, maybe 6 before you would exhaust. So still plenty. Just we need to make sure that the attacks hit. So anything that strength heads and stuff like that to avoid a curse or a null would be good. All right. more cards. I'm next to you now, so I'll be boosting your damage a little bit for the next attack here. I think what I do there it is. All right, I'll be going really early too, Sako. So that buff will be on there before you have a chance to move or do anything.
Okay.
Is anybody using the ice?
Nope.
Okay. Is anybody using either of the other two elements?
Not me.
I will not need anything. Nope.
Okay.
All right, I will be going pretty early. I've got my cards ready.
You said you're going early, right? I'm
Yep.
gonna go kind of late. I'm gonna go to the fourth quarter.
I definitely summoned one. Did I forget to turn that? Yeah, it's fine, Sako. The buff will be up the entire time, so. Next round, I'm going to jump down, I guess, at least against that first one, as close to that as I can, without getting in the way of the summons, so that I can give them shield to try to help
Actually,
mitigate
I might
some
go a
of that.
little early if that's okay. Second quarter.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't think anybody can beat me on initiative, usually. It's going to be weird adjusting to to playing the next class, by the way, because not having, like, it won't be tanky, it won't be able to grant movement, it'll move pretty slow comparatively. Hatchet moves pretty slow compared to Banner Spear by far. Banner Spear is probably the fastest class, so it's going to be some getting used to for sure.
In about 2 turns, if someone can grant me some movement, I'd appreciate that. I'll probably need as much as you can give me.
As low as you are, you need to start moving now. Like, if basically if you're not doing an attack, you need to be moving.
Yeah, I'm putting everything into attacks right now.
Okay. We're gonna have to go around obstacles, enemies, and that trap in the middle. So, Ben, do you
I've
still
got
have your thing
boots.
to? Okay, that'll be fine then.
Yeah.
You can just go straight here. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So get to there first, and then a move 3 with boots, or move 2 actually, because your boots will give you +1. We'll let you jump over those and get you straight to the altar. That'd be fine.
Yeah, I won't need movement for another move or 2.
All right. Sako will also be. It should be 4, but right now we're 2 away in prosperity from hitting rank 5 prosperity. And every time you retire a character, you gain 1 tick, which means that you're going to retire 1, that'll be 1 tick. Then I'll retire, that'll be the second tick, and that'll make us prosperity 5, which means that when we start the characters, our retired classes will be starting at level 5 instead of 4. We were 1 down, but we got a prosperity from one of the events last week or whatever. So, you still choosing, G?
Yeah, sorry, I was using my potion and doing a short rest there.
Okay.
That way I gotta move in. Ooh.
That trap, if you have something for, well, you're probably too far away. That trap is where it is. If you could move that, could be potentially useful, but it doesn't really matter. If Saku's going to jump over it anyways, it doesn't really make much difference. But otherwise, as much of distracting as we can put on these guys so that they're not going after the summons is good.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter too much beyond that. Oh, Fox, check your battle goal too. I kept that alive, so where you're at now, you're still fine.
Yeah, I noticed.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I was careful about it to try to make sure that would still work. So as long as you're aware of that, anyways, it should be pretty easy to maintain for the rest of the mission here.
Yeah.
Speaking of, what was my own again? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay.
starting the round. I'm going in initiative 10, so I am first. First is the bottom of Resolved Courage for a add +1 to the attack next attack ability performed by you or an adjacent ally this round. So your next attack ability, Sako, will be a +1.
right.
And then the top of Javelin would be an attack, and then put up air. So air is already up, but I'm just we'll bump it up a little higher. And that is it for my turn. I get no experience. Well, I guess the experience doesn't even matter actually, because we'll be retired.
So
for
when
4
I
hours.
move, when the zombies move again, I add +1 to the shambling skeleton attack.
It's an attack. Yeah. I mean, technically they are attack abilities on theirs too. Yeah. So what the next attack that you make, because you're adjacent to me right now, will be a +1. Yeah. All right, Ben, your turn. You muted, Holmes?
I think I was.
Alright.
Alright, so going to use the top of Untouchable Keeper to shield myself for 1.
Cool. And you're invisible to that shackled guy now.
Yeah. And to be able to get myself in closer, I am going to use the bottom of Latch and Tow, which is a pull of 4, but it moves me towards them within a range of 5, so I'm going to move towards Harrower number 4 over there.
Okay.
So I can, on the next turn, grant Sako's skeleton an attack.
You'll stop right here. Is that your intent?
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be able to get quite to the guy since the skeleton's right there, but I'll still be adjacent to
Yeah.
the skeleton, though, so I can, on my next turn, grant him an attack.
Yep. Alright. That if your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Sako, it's your turn.
All right, shambling skeleton will attack the infestor 4 with a +1 that you granted.
Yep. And
So
he's
that will
poisoned,
be
so
3 plus poison, so that's a natural 4.
well, it's 3 plus
It's 4,
modifier. Well,
yeah.
it's 3 plus modifier and then +1 from the poison. The
So
poison
4.
wouldn't get doubled in the. It's important here because if you did pull a bless, which you have 3 of, plus the regular crit, so the poison wouldn't get doubled, meaning it would be an attack of 3, 2 plus 1 from the granted ability, and then if that were doubled, you would do the doubling and then add the +1 from the poison. Does that make sense?
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Attack modifier +1, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to up it down here. Give me a second here.
So that makes 9 out
1,
of
2,
16.
3,
now.
4, 5. 9 out of 16.
All right.
Making
Nice.
good progress. Good progress.
Yep.
All right, skeleton's going to hang out. Now, Raging Corpse. Raging Corpse is going to now move down closer to him into attack range. Raging Corpse has an attack of 3, so that's going to be 3 plus 1 poison. And modifier 0.
Alright.
So a total of 4 damage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add 4 more to the token.
So 13 out of 16 now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 13 out of 16. Making good time. So I will be needing the movements in the next turn or 2. So anyone has movements, get ready for that. All right. Boom, boom. Card time.
I mean, if
We'll
you're
just kill him
granting
now, I
attack, it's
guess.
over, yeah. So
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the grant one ally 5 attack. So I will grant the Raging Corpse a 5 attack,
okay.
killing him. Well, not killing him, but take him to
pull a
1.
Card. Well, pull
Yeah.
the card. Well, no, he's got poison. It would be 6. As long as
Oh,
you as long as
6.
you pull a 0 or higher, it'll be a 6.
Yeah.
But
There you
it
go.
doesn't matter as far as killing him because he can't actually. Well, I mean, he could die, but it won't really matter. It's just that's over the value that we needed. So that's done. Now we just got to get you in place.
So he's defeated now. Go ahead and update this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, now we rush.
Now that was the bottom, so you don't have a movement this turn unless there was it's just the +1 heal. So all right.
So let me go ahead and burn this really quick. So now movement, movement, movement. Anybody got movement? We run movement.
All right. Well, they're not. They're. I guess the only one that was injured is already dead anyway, so that part doesn't matter. But it is Becky. Do you want to run the other 2 real quick?
Sure. Alright. Movement -1. What do you got? You are at 3. And you have no range.
Yep.
Okay.
So just a move 2, yeah, and that's it. and now he's poisoned because that's where he'd have to go. Not
Yep.
that it matters, but he would be poisoned. We
Um,
can't do any damage to him, so there's really no point in putting him on him anyways.
well.
But
He's only got to move one. Alright.
he would move 2 though, because he would be able to get the
Would he?
second. Well, because of the spirit's right there, he would attack the spirit as well, since he has a target 2. But it doesn't really matter. Like basically at this point, we could, you know, as long as Sako survives to stand next to the base, we're good. So, but go ahead and roll him.
1, 2, 3. He is still at disadvantage. Both +1s.
Yeah. All right. Still enough to kill the spirit. Assuming was that the spirit first or Fox first?
I guess it would have been the spirit first.
All right. Hey, all right. And that's it for them, right? Yeah, that was it. All right, Fox, your turn.
Okay.
Let's see what I've got to do. Granted movement here. I'm still, yeah, we're within range. I think I can get you the whole way there if you use your boots, Sako.
Okay.
And I'll do that first thing in the round, so on the next turn.
Okay.
I have enough defense to fight off at least 3 strikes, so we'll be fine.
Which show, Fox?
Trying to figure that out for a sec. Okay. So I'm gonna move to here. I'm gonna attack this one. I know the attack's not actually gonna go through, but it's also gonna poison it.
Before you do, can you move anywhere else? Is there any other option? Because Sako might need that spot to be able to make it down to the altar.
Yeah, I think he's also poisoned because he's 3 away from the.
No,
Oh no,
Not
he's 1 away.
that
Oh, sorry, yeah,
okay.
1.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack this one, and then I'm gonna make this one move into the trap.
I won't be able to get through him.
yeah. The trouble is the spot that you're in is 3 away, and that's like, can you go north? Like if you're, I guess if you're trying to get out of range, do you have a move 2 or is it just a move 1? Yeah, there would be. Yeah, anywhere else would be
I'll
fine.
move
It's just
there.
yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. It's just this one hex
Yeah.
that Sako's gonna need.
Okay, no, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so this one is gonna be poisoned.
Okay.
And then this one is gonna be.
Won't be able to get
Here.
through if he's there.
Yeah, you will. The jump doesn't matter if you're.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I got to jump.
Yeah, so he should take the damage from the trap. Yes.
He can't be damaged by anything other than Sako, but meaning traps or anything like that either. But I mean, he would still get the effects, which is immobilize and poison. I think. Yeah, poison and damage and poison. So,
Okay, but he already got poison from
Yeah,
this.
from being there
So I
anyways.
don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well,
if you
so
get experience or
technically I
anything
don't
to
have
do
to move him. No, that was just using the compass thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, the faithful compass.
Yeah, they don't need to die. Like we're already done. Literally at a very early initiative in the next round, this is done. So like they don't need to die. Basically, is what I'm saying. You know, we can basically just finish the round so that everybody can grab loot and gather up experience and everything, and that'll be it. But if you got any benefit for putting in there, you may as well anyways.
No, I was just using the faithful compass because I thought it would take damage from the trap.
Gotcha. No, the crossbow was not used this turn. It was last mission. So if you want to take a shot, you can still just to increment that, right? Turn the attack into the following. Yeah. So was that a ranged attack that you did that poisoned that harrower up north?
Oh yeah, and it also takes a wound.
Cool. Yeah. I mean, he won't take any damage from it, but it'll also prevent him from healing. So we just had that discussion about poison and wounded healing, but still. All right. Then if your turn.
Yep.
All right. Then Becky, your turn.
Oh wait, I also put light up.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I no longer need ice.
Since we're already done with the damaging part.
Yeah, I was gonna muddle, but well, actually, I guess I could still muddle this guy so he can't hit as hard, but
Sure.
no, that's wrong.
Sako will
Although I
probably
guess I
end up
could
taking
change it
1
now.
hit next round anyway, so.
Yeah, I didn't know if
say-
the ice and stuff would be useful to Sako, but I put them up anyway because that was one of the options.
Yeah, because I was gonna grant him an attack with the top of this one, but that's not needed anymore, so I will just use the movement of 3, land on top of the chest,
All right.
and muddle this guy.
Step off of it real quick, Sako, or Ben. Actually, your model fell off too. Yeah. Then they click the 25. Click the number there. You might have to click it twice. There you go. All right, and then you can go and put yourself back on that hex there. And then if you, you probably could change the state. So mouse over this, Becky, this card up here, and then change the state to 2, I guess, or whatever whatever is not already on. And then if you flip the card over, it should show you what it is.
25 gold.
Cool. All right. Well, definitely good that it didn't go to Sakurai, because that would be wasted. Is it tear? Yeah, it's tear. All right. And that's it for the round. So go ahead and start the next round here. I've got my cards already. So I'm not in a rush. I know it sounds like it. I'm just trying to get us through this one because the retiring process is going to take a minute for Sako and I, and basically Ben, Becky, and Fox. I don't have like anything for you guys to do during that time, so I don't want you guys as stuck for as little as possible, I guess. Becky, sorry, was that the end of yours? Your cards are still over there, but did you have anything else to do?
No, that was it.
All right.
Because I was gonna grant him an attack, but I don't need to anymore, so.
Was that like 1.5 rounds that he killed them in?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'll be going.
Yeah, it was just a blitz.
Yeah, I mean that's how that Bone Shaper could be played. You weren't usually using them much for damage, but you definitely can, with that kind of a build. But I'll be going very early and granting movement that should be enough to get you there. Sako, still go ahead and play anything that would be movement based, just in case, or anything that will shield you, because you're going to be right next to the Harrower, Sako, and although the mission technically
I'll be
ends,
fine.
I mean, you only probably need to take potentially 1 hit, and that'll be it.
Nah, I absorb 3, so I'll be good.
Okay, I forgot you put that up too. Okay. Yeah, so play cards, anything for everybody. Well, Sako too included too, actually. Anything that will give you experience. Although, actually, for Sako and I, it kind of doesn't matter because we'll be retiring. The experience is irrelevant at that point. But for anybody that's still actually leveling, although Ben is going to hit 5 for free, and Fox, you're going to hit 5 for free. Because we're going to hit Prosperity 5 as soon as we finish here because of the 2 retiring, which will bump you up to 5.
Nice.
So actually, I guess that is something for you guys that you'll be able to do while Sako and I are doing our retire. At least for Ben and Fox, you guys will be doing your level ups. So in that case, actually, experience doesn't matter for you guys either. It does matter for Becky. Becky's the only one that experience matters at the moment for. Since it'll boost you to the minimum experience level for 5 anyways.
Cards from my potion.
No problem.
I literally can't do much as far as movement goes. But
Pretty sure,
can
I
move
think,
it.
especially since that one spot is open, I think I've got all that Sako's going to need anyways to be able to get there. I just happen to be in a good spot to be able to grant him movement twice. And that'll be enough to get him to all the way there. So I think we're okay. All right, starting the round. I am going at initiative 6, so for once, something actually beat my initiative 6, and it's the friggin' Harrowers, but they're just shielding themselves, which is pointless. And retaliate at range 3, so we don't even need to do anything. Just nobody hit them, obviously. And then me, so starting with mine, except for the charges used for initiative, so you can ignore, that's just the initiative 6. I'm not using the top of that, but the bottom of Boldening Blow would be a move 2 for me, and then grant 2 allies within range 3, move 3. I'm not actually going to move, but I will grant the both of the range 3 move 3s to Sako. So Sako, you get 1 move 3, which you can get to here with.
Okay. 1 move 3.
And then the second move 3 goes 1, 2, 3 right to here. You do need to use your boots for that. Technically, if using the boots gives you an extra +1, so you could go here if you wanted to, which will give you a little bit of distance between you and the Harrower. But either way, you're next to the altar, which ends the mission. So mission's technically over here.
1, 2.
So yeah, you could go right there. Yeah. Since you had to use your boots to do the jump anyways, and the boots have an extra +1 on it. So that's
Nice.
technically the end of the mission there. We'll go ahead and finish this. Just everybody play your cards, quickly through it. So Fox, you're up next for any experience or looting or anything else you might want to do.
I'm done.
All right. Sako, do you have anything you want to do as far as play cards or anything like that for experience?
No, actually, it's just movement and go.
All right. And Ben?
Yeah, same thing. No experience, so nothing that's gonna matter. So really
Alright.
just give me.
All right.
Any looting you could do?
Yeah, is there any coins you want to grab? Anything like that?
Actually,
Anything
oh,
that's
I
within
could
range
actually.
of the
I
well?
did. I did have a movement too, so thank you.
Yep. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, you'd at least have your basic movement on the bottom of a card, so.
Knocked over his poor skeleton. All right.
All right. Becky?
I'm gonna take my experience from my active cards, and then I'm going to loot at a range of 1, so I'm gonna take both of these.
Oh yeah. Good job. Good planning there for that. Those are 4 each. Any loot coins looted for this one's thrown hard. Gold version is 4. So that's a good for extra free gold. All right. So the mission ends then. Let me read the details for the end here because this is the the end for Sako's personal quest. Where'd it go? Scenario ends when the Seeker of Zorn ends their turn adjacent to the altar A. After the staff is fully charged, which is what that damage was all about, that 16 damage. If the Seeker of Zorn becomes exhausted, the scenario is lost. All right, then here's the conclusion. You place the Staff of Zorn onto the altar, and its power is sucked into a stone vortex, or into the stone in a vortex of green light. The vortex grows, swallowing all of your remaining adversaries. Suddenly, a voice echoes through the palace. You have returned my power, but that is not enough. I will take this body as my vessel. The vortex condenses into a sphere that hits the Seeker, which is Sako, in the chest faster than you can react. The Seeker falls to the ground dead. You rush to the corpse only to find horrendous insects bursting out from its skin. You step back in horror as a grotesque insect horde arises and speaks. I am reborn. The plague walks the earth once more. And it says, immediately retire the Seeker of Zorn, which is Sako. Add City and Road Events 59 to the decks instead of the normal retirement events for the class, and open Envelope Cthulhu, which is the class. So I will pull that out. That is the end of the scenario. So let me put these away real quick. Sako, I need to, after we pull out your new class, I need to grab the modifier deck from it, the unmodified modifier deck, the original one. So we'll do that here in a sec. And then we have a whole checklist of things to do for retiring characters.
Run in your laptop to HR, fill out your forms, exit interview.
Yep. Be escorted out by security.
Hmm.
All right. I need to grab my... Well, I guess it won't matter really, but I may as well grab mine so that I can put it in the retiring box. Everything else should be fine. Yeah. All right. So let me end the scenario, and that'll give everybody the experience and all that normal stuff. Battle goals. Everybody, go ahead and assess your battle goals, guys.
Got it.
You were still next to obstacles the whole time, right? Because you went south.
Obstacles or the wall, because
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
next to the wall at the end. Yeah.
The stalagmite counted too. That's what I was looking at originally, was the stalagmite that you, when I said you could
Yes.
go south instead, so you were still good there.
Some of those are really hard to do. Like
Yeah,
it says
I
the
did
wall
not.
or, so I was between both.
Yeah, that one, when I initially grabbed it, the only reason that I chose that one, the other one sucked too, but the reason that I chose that one is this one has obstacles everywhere and the rooms are small. So like it would
Yeah.
actually be harder to not be next to an obstacle, and when I saw it, I was pretty sure, that I could pull it off. And then, as long as you had some heads up, when you started this week, then you were able to do it.
Yeah, I
so.
definitely greatly appreciate it.
Yep. Sako, you did not get yours?
No, I did not.
All right. It won't. They're going to reset anyways for the next one, unless that got you a perk, unless that was your third one. But no, doesn't really matter. All right, delete map. That's tabbing up all of the experience and money and everything. All right. All right, so that's all done. Now, Sako, the list. Here's what we need to do. Let me scroll up here and I'll put it in Discord. All right, so first thing, we have to go through and sell items. So does anybody want anything that is on mine or Sako? Well, Sako's first, but mine or Sako's items before we sell them. Because otherwise they'd just go into the shop and then they'll be full price if you want to buy them later.
Jump boots. And I now have plenty of gold.
Cool. All right, Sako, you want to sell her your jump boots?
Sure thing.
That'll be 20, hang on, 23? Yeah, 23.
23. Yep.
I could maybe take the staff as Zorn if nobody else wants it.
Sako actually, that's his, that goes to the new class.
It goes to the new class? Okay, that's
Yeah,
perfect.
Yeah, the staff, that's what I was saying, like, so the items, like the achievement items, like that curious gear, that thing, that crossbow that you have, and that staff, those are things we just pass directly. Those don't go to the shop. And actually that gets deleted.
One more token.
Yeah, I just deleted that off. The little damage token, you don't need that anymore. This card, you got your Bone Shaper card too?
Oh, yeah, get rid of him.
Yeah,
There you go.
and your regular cards there.
I just use the same card or grab one from up there.
Sako just gives you, you just grab his card or he gives it to you.
Yep, you can just take it.
I did get my battle goal, but it won't matter because...
And then that's plus 23 gold on my side, but
Yeah.
it doesn't matter because our gold gets reset, right?
Well, it does, but we still want to have it correct in case you... actually, you can't pull this out. It does go in the retire class. You still want to have it correct anyways. Yeah. Which, by the way, I had one that I looted earlier, so that was 4. And then, you and I'll, ideally anyways, want to donate one last time to the... Because we can donate one more to the church. All right, so experience is done. I put the list in Discord there, but it is the first thing is the items. Anything else to buy? Nobody wants anything else off of our sheets. You don't need to. It's just going to go to the church or to the shop anyway. So if it's not something you can afford right now or don't want it right now, that's fine too.
I'll sell the rest of these to the shop then if nobody wants it.
Yeah. So everything else that's at the shop, just put them all up here, Sako, and then total
How much
it up.
would the stamina potion be?
23.
Yeah. And anything else, Sako, is 50% value. So so that like the scroll would be 15 and so on. And then those you just add 50% of the value to your gold, and I'll put them in the shop.
Any takers for the anything?
I can't really afford the stamina potion at the moment.
Okay,
Leave
so
me way too low.
add 40 then. 76. Okay, 76 gold. All 3 of these go back to the shop.
Yeah, just leave them up there, and I'll put them in the shop.
Okay.
That is going to tick us. Your retiring ticked us to 1 below Prosperity 5, and then you retiring triggers my retiring, which puts us up to 5. So Ben and Fox, both of you guys want to do your level ups to 5. So you'll need to choose a new perk and choose your level 5 card, or choose your level up card. Ben, do you need a hand with that? Do you know what to do on yours?
Would you like me to donate to the church now or in a little bit?
If you're ready, just mark off 10 gold, Sako.
Okay, 10 gold off.
I'm doing the
Check
same.
off one of those things.
That puts us 3 until the next mark there.
There we go.
Uh,
66.
Fox, I know you know how to do levels from playing digital and everything. Ben, do you know what to do? Do you need a hand?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what you said. A perk and a new card? You said?
Yep. Yeah, so pick a
Okay.
perk, and then also you're going to pick another level up card. I'll set out the cards that you can choose from here.
Okay.
It'll be the ones that you haven't chosen previously, and then the 2 level 5 choices as well. So the 2 level 5s are on the right. Those are probably going to be more powerful, but you can actually pick any of those out of the ones that I just set up top.
Okay.
And a perk.
All right, for my perk, I just marked it off. I'll do the add 1+2 shackle card.
Okay. Not removing anything, just add 1 plus 2.
Yep.
All right, let me find it for you. Get these things out of the way. How you do that, by the way, if you ever need to do this, just right-click on the modifier deck, this one that's sitting over here, G, by your level upgrade cards and everything. You right-click that and go to search, and it'll pop up a box on the right, and then you can find the card that you need instead of having to, run them all over the table. You just look for the +2 and shackle, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's this card right here. So I just pulled it out. That search box thing, you would just look for the one card and then drag it off to the side and just set it up there in the middle.
Okay.
So now what you do is just grab that card and bring it up here and put it on your modifier deck. Just flip it over and then put it on there. There you go. And then set it on top of this deck here. And then shuffle. And then we need to update your hit points as well. So your new hit points, you did click off the tick mark for the one you just grabbed, right? That +2
yeah.
shackle? Okay. All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and pick your card, but how you would do your hit points is you would look at the little character mat in the center of your sheet area, and it'll tell you what your hit points should be. Yours will be 18 now.
Okay. Cool.
Battle goals all taken care of. Everybody put yours away. Yeah. All right. Cool. Fox, do you need a hand with as far as I know you know how to pick stuff, but as far as using TTS?
What do you mean using?
Well, do you need to? I mean, you know how to pick your cards and all that stuff, but do you know do you need to help with grabbing the right perk or anything like that? Like, do you know what to do there?
Yeah, I already finished my perk. I'm just trying to choose. I don't know if I want to recover cards or have a really freaking amazing attack.
Gotcha. All right.
I think I'm leaning towards the attack because, yeah.
We do have Prosperity 5 shop items now available as well, so I just set just those out. So Becky or anybody else, if you want to look at what's available, I just set them out up at the top. Those are just only the new items. They'll be mixed in with everything else here shortly. Sako, I'll put your... What's that?
I picked my perk and it was to remove 2 -1 cards, so I did that, but what do I do with these cards now?
You just set them on top of the extra ones, so yeah, just pull them down here and then put them on top of the the ones that you would choose from down here. Yeah, it's right on top of that. There you go. That's basically your extra modifier cards. Also, Becky, you already incremented your personal quest. Is it 5 now? Ben, yours is going up to 3 out of 4. So, Ben, you need 1 boss, and Becky, you need 1 side scenario. Fox is at 16 out of the 20 she needs for her elites. Alright, Sako, let's go ahead and box yours up. I'm going to pull the staff off because we need to make sure that goes on your new character. Is there anything else before I put your character away, Sako? Is there anything else that you, need to see? Oh, shit. We have to open the bonus content as well. Your class has a whole side mission thing that it goes with the new class. So, is there anything else you want to screenshot or look at or anything like that before we box it up?
Would I be using any of this information for any of my future characters, or no?
Not really. No, it'll just be since you've retired this one, you'll get another free perk on the next character. That's all, and then 1 extra for every class they're out.
Okay, so pretty much my perks will be set to 0 for the next character, except for that one, and that's it, right?
Well, you get 1 for each level, and then 1 for it being, another character. So you'll have 6 to start with, 6 perks.
Just don't forget to write down the retired character, so the name, your character name, player name, class, and then level and perk.
Yeah, that goes on the sheet up there, so we'll have all of that. We can still bring the character back out if we needed to. When I box it up here, you won't be able to see it anymore, Sako, unless you have me pull it back out. So
We'll just say retire 1, make a screenshot of that character sheet. Done deal.
Yeah,
there you go. Screenshot.
Okay.
Done.
All right. So I just boxed up yours here. Let me put it away. Retired characters. There we go. Let me bring out the Cthulhu envelope, and then we have to do the what's it called? Seeker of Zorn side mission thingy here. Where is search? Oh, duh. I didn't put it there. It's over in the log classes on the side. Search here. Here we go. Cthulhu is now unlocked. We'll clean that up later. All right. It is called the Plague Herald, by the way, Sako. There's your new class.
Plague
Mini.
Herald.
Oh, you actually have a 3D mini instead of a little standy. And there's your staff.
All right.
You do have, to begin with, you start with 90 gold. So you'll have 90 gold to, if you want to, buy shop items and everything. Let me go ahead and let me put the whole thing out, because that's just a level 5 that's up there now. So return that. There we go. Right. And there's the extra ones in here. Let me set all these out. That's good.
I'm not too familiar on how this character plays, so I don't know what items to grab, but we'll figure it out.
It is a ton of, well, you can go ahead and look over the cards, actually, because you're going to need to choose your hand to begin with anyways, and then when you're looking over those, that'll give you, a little, oh shit, well, you got to do level up still too, so you're going to have the up to level 5 cards to choose from as well, so let me place those out.
Okay.
You're going to choose...
So just check off to level 5 then?
Yeah, up to level 5.
And how many perks does that give me?
It'll be 6 total.
6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could choose 2 perks.
No, not tick marks. 6 perks.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole thing, not just...
You actually get to start with the perk.
Yeah.
Oh, small.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
wait, I
it's-
actually got a second perk from the finishing the battle goal. and I
Yeah,
didn't
so if you
do
got
the
battle
second
goal and level, it would be 2 perks for you then, yeah.
Okay,
yes,
so I'll just add another one.
It's one, Sako, it's 1 per level, and we're level 5, and then 1 for your previous retired character, which makes 6. So it'll be 6 total.
Okay, 6.
Hang on. That is right? I mean, it is when you're leveling up, but when you get granted levels, do you get the perks? I assume you do, right?
Yeah, when you get, like, when you start a new character, if you're, when you start a
Okay.
fully new character, it, get all the perks right away.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. It's been a while since I had to retire anything, so...
So pretty much if I select these as my perks, that's my 6 checks.
Yeah,
That's just a ton of
rollover
Of
cards, yeah. Adding a ton
rollover
of,
cards.
Yep. With a bunch of status effects and, curse and immobilize and all that shit, yeah. Those
So what
those
does
are
that
bad
what does
choices
that
for sure.
rollover cards mean? What's that U-turn thing?
So the class you've been playing hasn't had any of those, but that's common in a bunch of classes except for the Frosthaven ones. I don't know if they just did away with them altogether or what, but basically what that means is if you pull a modifier card, you're going to pull your modifiers and you pull one that has the rollover symbol, you set that one down and you pull another card and you put those effects together. So the rollover, like those rollover poison, for example, would be, you would roll over and it wouldn't do anything else, it would just be poison, but then you pull the next card and it's a +2, it's now a +2 with poison attack.
Nice. So that's 3 poison rollover cards, 2 curse cards, 2 immobilize, 2 stun cards, and then I ignore negative scenario effects.
And add another +1, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, that means your modifier deck is going to start at like 30 cards, though, which is, that's not a bad thing necessarily. It just means that it's a little bit diluted, meaning that you won't crit as often, but you'll have much better effects throughout. Like your average will be higher. Pardon me, your average will be higher. You just won't pull the crits as often. That's all.
Yeah.
Because it just reduces your chances of pulling one individual card. All right, so the next step you're going to want to do, Sako, because this is going to take a minute here. These cards right here, there's 14 right here. Your hand size is 11, so you're going to want to choose 3 of those and set them aside like you did before, a long time ago, and just put them right here where I'm dropping these arrows. So pull 3 out and put them there, and then you're going to pull some more out in a minute, but just start with those to begin with.
Okay.
And then I need to get started on my retiring too.
I filled in what I could from the retirement for the retired characters, so you guys could just fill in the blanks.
Cool. Thanks, Fox.
Mm-hmm.
The shop is all up there, guys, so feel free to dig through those if that's all, including the level 5 stuff. Obviously, you probably didn't have a ton of money there for you guys, but Sako and I will be here in a minute too. I can't box my character up easily unless I delete something, so I'm gonna have to just set everything aside, I think, and then manually do it all. Oh, I did make the box. Okay, cool. All right, so let me unlock this. I guess I'll stack all my cards up first. since mine doesn't have automation stuff, I kind of, basically I set my stuff aside over to there to the left for my new character to get a head start, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass to do all of this, so you'll have to bear with us, guys. I'll leave these as 3 separate piles is what I'll do, and then my modifiers. Blesses are in there still because I don't think we pulled many of those for that mission, so. The donations we got, Sako, those will not give us blesses on our new characters because those came from the old ones, so we won't get the free blesses from that. Oh, shit. We are also unlocking Music Note, obviously. Fox.
Yes, I'll grab that one once I retire because I really like it. So far, of all the classes I played, it's probably my favorite.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It looked fun, but I figured that one would be... Like, I really enjoy Hatchet. Even though I've played it before, it's a really fun class, and I'm looking forward to playing it again.
Okay, I pulled 3 cards.
Cool. All right, so those 3, Sako, set them right here. You see how you have this other area here? This is your, like, in reserve area, so the cards that you're not currently using but you could put in your hand, that's where those will go. Now, this is going to be a little trickier here, but starting from this row down here at the bottom, first, you need to pick one of these 2, one of the ones that says 2.
Plus 4, range 2, poison, attack 3, range 2, pierce. 4, okay, taking this one.
Now, put it here for now, in this reserve area. That's good that you actually flip the others, because this will make it easier for you in a second here. All right, now next, you need to choose one of the 3s or this 2 that you didn't already take. So pick one out of those 3.
Heal 1 with poison. Attack range 3, curse.
Your class is like a heavy debuffer with
seriously,
some buffing.
Yeah.
It's the strongest debuffer in the game, but with still decent damage too. So, all right. So now you've chosen your level 2 and your level 3. Now you get to choose one of these 4s, or if you don't want one of those, you can choose that 3 or that 2 that you didn't already take.
Additionally, target all enemies on the path to the primary target. Holy smokes!
Yeah, to consume air to do that, and it'll target everything within range 4 in that line.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a pierce through 3 people to get to the 4th person on that 4th range. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Immobilize, range 3, target 2. Attack 1, range 3, target 2. Poison curse. Wow, I'll probably go with this guy.
Those low attacks, by the way, like that only shows attack 1, right? But the thing is all of your other abilities apply a shit ton of status effects too. So even though that's only 1 damage, you're applying Poison Curse to 2 other targets, along with other things in your modifier deck that also apply status effects. So it's a Plague Spreader, or Plague Herald rather, by the name, but it's obviously to kind of spread around a ton of.
It seems like
debuffs.
everything I do will just poison you or immobilize you. Like everything will poison you or immobilize you.
All right, so now same thing for the 5. So either choose one of these 5s or the 4, 3, or 2 that you didn't already choose.
Suffer 1 damage. Poison. Holy crap. Move action. Suffer 1. All allies with poison may recover 2 discarded cards. Wow.
Yeah, that's a super powerful card too.
That's crazy. But this one's also good since everyone's going to be poisoned anyway. Everyone suffers poison damage. And with darkness, it's an additional 2. And you don't burn that card. Whoa.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, this class is an end game class. It's intended for, the kind of ones you would finish the final missions with.
Kind of a jackass.
I mean, it kind of also hits its allies, so it's kind of like, yeah.
Really?
But
I wasn't looking super thoroughly, but where...
There are a few cards that have splash damage,
Oh, okay.
and anyone within there, you get poisoned and you get immobilized. So,
Well, I mean, really, Becky has set the precedent, so I think you're fine. She's
Yeah,
already
I'm just
made
saying
it okay.
when I looked at it, the cons was like, yeah, it doesn't discriminate between enemies and allies. I'm like, yep, okay, that's yeah.
Well, considering Becky likes to hurt us and also bless the enemies, I think we're fine.
Oh, shit, I was muted. As long as you fix the problem, we're all good.
so I don't
Cause
move these
little
4
poison,
cards
take
to the
poison.
top.
All right, so now what you do, Sako, is these 4. You have to choose. If you don't remember, this is your whole row here are your in reserve cards. So you can have 11 up here, And if you, yeah, exactly. If you want to put those in, just take one of the other cards out and then leave them all in your reserve row.
X3, 2, target 2.
Add 1+1. There we go. All right, so these are all your modifiers. Sorry for the delay, everybody. It's going to be a couple minutes here. If you guys want to take a break or something, go right ahead because I haven't even started on mine yet. I got, pre-started because I set mine off to the side already, but it is literally 30 modifiers in your deck, Sako.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
Jeez.
I'll be right back.
I'll keep my headphones on so we can hear when you guys are ready to start.
Okay. I'll drop the little AFK thing. There you go. Oh, Fox remembered anyways. And these are the ones you didn't choose, Sako, so I'll put those away.
Back 1, range 3, curse, immobilize. Wow. This is a serious jackass of a character.
Yep. We might even need to, like, we've been playing on hard for the past few missions, but we may need to bump it up to, the next step up, because we're already pretty overpowered even on, hard difficulty. We're really not having any trouble, so why will this not drop in there? All right, put cards in.
What does stun do? That just makes the person skip their next turn, right?
Yeah, they can't move, attack, anything on their next turn.
Swap that out. There you go. That's my deck.
All right. I already took care of your modifier deck. It's actually literally 30 cards.
Wow.
That also reduces your chances of pulling curses as well. So when you get cursed by enemies, that's, it's beneficial in that you won't hit that very often.
Yeah, my next perks, I'm gonna start pumping it into getting rid of those -2s. So it should help.
Yeah, there's only one -2 in the deck, so getting rid of that will be good. And then, mitigating any others by removing, other negative cards at all would be good for you too.
Yeah.
All right, let me unlock these.
Wow. I'm gonna start looking at the shop really quick because now I kind of know what I'm gonna be doing.
Yeah.
Man, this thing runs too. He's got a lot of +6 movements, +4 movements.
You actually have one interesting card too that you fly all the time. If you put it, there's one card that you got at level 1, I think, that is a permanent flight. It's just as long if you play it, it's an active card, so you do have to play it. But meaning it'll take one, but you're just permanently flying.
I took that off.
Did you?
Yeah. Whoa. Why did everything get yellow into mine?
Because I tried to put the box away for my thing and it messed it up. So now I have to undo that. Hang on, did it mess up? It messed up your modifier deck too. Fuck. I should have saved it before we started retiring. All right. I'm gonna have to pull these out. It shouldn't have done that, but because I don't have a scripted spot, it just fucking threw everything all over the place. So you can go ahead and look at the shops. I'm just gonna have to fix this. It's gonna take a minute.
Sounds good. Oh, my character sheet's gone too. I think I had 90 gold, right?
Yeah, it's 90. Hopefully it's just underneath this. Let me see. It's not locked. Yeah, it's just under it. There you go. There's yours. So that means, the good news of that is that I should be able to just pull this off and yours should still be under it. It did merge the modifier decks and that sucks, but I think I can fix this without too much trouble, hopefully. Yeah, yours is still there. Good. No, not that.
Is one of my hands taken up by the staff?
Both hands is taken by the staff.
Okay, I might need that staff card back.
I just put it above it. Hang on a sec.
Oh.
Shit. Alright, so it replaced the player mat. Alright. Great. So I'm gonna have to fucking fix it then. Alright, I'm gonna... God damn it. This is gonna take me too long to fix it. I'm gonna have to redo the whole thing. What is under there if it's not that? Hang on just a sec. I gotta figure out what the problem is. Is that the... Motherfucker. I thought it should be directly under that like the other things were, but apparently not. I'll have to manually rebuild your character after. Obviously, it'll be, you know, brand new, so it isn't going to be all that troublesome. Let me... I know how I can do it. I can get another one out from the box. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, that'll save us some time. From the Cthulhu... Here we go. Is that right? Yeah, that's good. Alright, there's your staff. Lock that back in place. Grab your mat. There you go. I'll put your other things back in place here and then you'll be all set. I'll just wait to box up my banner spear. It'll just be a bunch of extra shit sitting on the table for now, because trying to do it the other way, it's probably just going to break, so... I'll get it in a workable state, and then I'll just save it, and then I can fix it after the fact. Not a big deal. Alright, so all of this... That's not my sheet, that's the new one. Delete that. Did you get your... oh, okay, you're doing your items right now. Taco?
Oh, sorry. I was on mute. Yeah, I'm grabbing my items now.
Right. Oh, I didn't do my... tally up my shopping stuff either, so let me do that real quick. Alright, that's all done. I'll put these back in the shop for anybody else that might want them.
These comfortable shoes, they don't have a tap, so my
Yeah, they're just
movement action is always 3.
Yeah, your base movement with those is always 3.
Wow.
If you do using the bottom basic action of a card is always 3 instead of 2. There's another one later on to make it 4, I think, as well, but that's not till later. All right, we need to do that. We need to... Oh shit, I gotta fix your modifier deck still.
50, 60, 70, 80. I have 80 now.
Fuck.
All right, so that's 80. So that has to be down to 10 in gold. Okay.
1 plus 1, alright, so...
You can save me just like this if you need a snapshot, so I'm pretty good here.
Yeah, as soon as I gotta fix your modifier deck real quick, and then I'm gonna save, and then I gotta do my character still too. Alright, so remove that. Fuck, I don't remember what all of the base deck looks like. I know all of your extras. I guess... Do me a favor, Sako. Google this real quick.
Okay.
Gloomhaven base modifier deck card list.
Gloomhaven base modifier deck
Card
list.
Yep.
Coming up. Okay, how many standard attack modifier cards? Attack modifier cards, what are the odds? Numbers of character, attack modifier cards.
Yep. So what I need in there is to read me... I'm pulling all the cards out that are duplicates now. I know that there's only 1 plus 2. So looking at the list there, it should, 1 minus 2, 1 plus 2, 1 null, 1 2x, right? You see all those. Is that in the list there? Does that show those?
I don't see a list. I'm still looking for it here.
Okay.
How many standard attack models? There's like 1,000 things that came back. There you go. How many standard? There it is. 4 base decks of 20 cards per player. 1 base deck, 20 cards for monsters. 10 bless cards. 10 curse.
All right. So I need what's in the actual base player deck though. So that's the list that I need. See if you can find that, and then I need to pull out the duplicates. You know what I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save it real quick because I think I can just box up your existing character and then do it that way. That'd be the quickest route. So let me see if I can do that first.
Okay.
And then that would save having to manually do it if that works.
Okay.
All right. And if it doesn't, I can just reload the save.
Forget to grab your items off the board before it's packed.
Should pack the items too.
Gonna just pack it and unpack it, or is he trying to keep the item?
Well, I mean, so the items when you box up the character should save, but I pulled them off just in case. Did they not save at some point that you know of?
No, I don't know. It's just I'm not sure what the problem is. I just came back midway, so I just thought
Gotcha. The problem.
it'd be helpful.
Yeah, no, so there, because my character doesn't have a scripted spot. When I tried to box mine up, it dropped everything on top of Sako's already existing character slot. And duplicated a ton of shit, so it ended up breaking shit. So I manually fixed a bunch of it, and it worked like I needed it to actually. So as long as this all works when I put Sako's back. Oh, interesting. It actually fixed the modifier deck automatically because you're back to 30 now instead of 50, Sako. So it actually fixed the duplicates automatically. Check your level up cards and make sure that's all right. Everything else looks like it's supposed to. Your items I pulled off. I'll put those back real quick.
1151. Yep, it looks like it moved the correct cards into my thing. I got my level 5, 4, 3, 2s, my 1s, and my items look okay. And 10 gold.
Cool. All right.
I don't know about how my modifier deck looks. It should have 30,
correct.
but
it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I can double check that it has. Yeah, it does. It has all the ones that I added back. So that just removed the duplicates. But I also have a good a base deck that I can copy from now, which is good. Because that was also the problem for mine is I kept having to change mine anytime. I kept having to clone one from one of you guys, pull out all of your perks, and then hope that I did it right. Like pull out your added cards, and then make sure that I had the base 20 deck. So. That's all done, and now I can put mine in place. So Sako, so the next steps, let's make sure yours is finished, and then I'll go through mine real quick. Enhancement's done, that's not an issue. The town records is done, or done enough for now anyways. City and road events, I have to add those still for your, oh shit, I better do that actually now too, so I don't forget, but... yeah, it's still going to take me a bit to get mine. We'll probably just barely be able to get one started with our new classes. That's done. You already got your money and shopping. You did your perks. All right, so the last thing then, Sako, that you need to do is draw 3 personal quests. So come over here. Over the top. Shuffle that, so mouse over it. And then R. Hit it a couple times. Pull 3. Pull off 1, 2, and then 3. Look at those. Pick 1. Put the other 2 back on top. I can at least get stuff in place here, I guess, and then we'll get started with my level up. Or my character thing here.
I have a slight issue.
What's up?
Counter for the slug crossbow's gone.
Do you remember what it was?
No,
Didn't disappear.
I think 5.
Didn't disappear for the others. I don't know. Maybe I deleted it on accident. I don't think so. I
I
deleted
think it was
the thing for Sakura.
5.
All right, there you go. Do you remember what the count is? Is it 10 you're trying to get to?
Yeah, we're trying to get to 10.
Okay.
The quest
Okay.
thing.
I picked my card.
All right, and you put the others back in the deck?
Yep.
All right, so go set that down by your character. It goes down in the bottom of your character sheet area, right here. below the little, the head box there. Do you want to share what it is, or do you want to keep it secret?
I could share it. Essentially, it's just complete 15 different scenarios.
Okay, all right. Well, that will happen as we move. All right, mine. What class does it unlock?
It's
Circles. We already have circles, so
do we?
yeah. So that's a summoner class, but
Oh.
it's so you don't need. You can if you want to, but you don't need to change it for a different one if you don't want. I already shuffled it, so you won't get the other two anyways because I pulled
Shoot.
mine out. But what happens is if we already have a class unlocked, then you get a random item and a side scenario that gets added. The random side scenario and random item. We already have that one, and that one I don't really like. So I guess I'll go with this one. That's going to be difficult to deal with because I don't know what that item is. It's probably a one-hander, and I don't want to use that. So that's going to be a pain in the ass mission to do. But Fox, the one I'm going to choose is a class you haven't seen before. It's a Crimson Scales class called the Bleeding Claw. The item or the icon. The other two though were the Saw, which doesn't sound interesting to me at all. I know it's not a popular class. And the
Yeah, I know
Sunkeeper.
why the Saw isn't really a popular class. I've played it. It's decent, but it's kind of niche.
Yeah. Is it a healer? I know what the Saw is supposed to represent, so I assume it was a healer.
Oh yeah, it's a healer in melee damage.
Okay.
Very melee, and yeah, it's like it's melee for kind of both, so it's kind of awkward. But
What do you mean
it's
for
not
both?
bad. Well, it's healing within like range 1 and like melee, like so it's like really melee.
Oh, so you just got to stay front line with your tanks or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah. Actually, since we're starting at level 5, shit, I'm gonna have the upgraded favorite too. I did not plan on that, so I'm gonna have to choose what card to level up. All right, that is.
Right, did you want the bow?
Well, you're not supposed to be able. Well, shit, I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to be able to pass it
It's
over.
a
I was
you should-
assuming that when you retire, at least. So that was my thought, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. The thing is that the way that the item transfer stuff works for the non-shop items, like Sokko's staff doesn't have a price, for example. Oh, it does have a price. It's not supposed to. That must be errata. Anyways, the stuff that doesn't have a price are supposed to be tradable, but not like on a general basis. I don't think. I'll have to double check. I assumed it was supposed to be just when somebody retires, but I could be wrong there.
Well, I just thought I'd offer it because I still have the other bow item that I could use, the one that pierces.
If you're not going to be using it right now, I will definitely take it, just because that's a huge upgrade, obviously. But if you
If
wanna
you have
finish
more
up or whatever.
range than I do and could benefit from it, I mean,
Yeah, Hatchet is all range, so there's one card called Close Cuts. That's it. It's the only non-range. Everything else is range. There might
yeah,
be one
like
or two
most of my
others,
stuff is ranged, but it's yeah.
Well, I'll definitely take it if you don't think you'll use it much. All right. Did my zone thing disappear? Let's see if I can find that again.
I'm gonna go AFK for a little bit if
All right, Sokko.
we got some time.
Yeah, it'll be a minute here. I still gotta get mine done. So,
Okay, I'll be right back.
There you go.
thanks, Fox. Which those are? Oh, these are my backup cards. And then these are level up cards. All right.
So figured you didn't have too many items, so it'd be beneficial.
Yeah, I'll have the kind of the what's the word I'm looking for? Like essentials, I guess, for starting out. But I didn't do. I'm gonna have to take care of my perks and stuff later because I don't want to keep everybody waiting. So I'll be a little less effective to start with here. Becky, are you still audible? Can you still hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then when you guys are ready, if you want to come back, then we can. I guess Ben probably still needs to finish this level. We'll do that real quick, and then we
Okay.
can choose our next mission. Okay. All right. Ben, I see your cards are laid out. Did you already choose?
Yeah, I did my card and I did my perk. Did you change my HP?
Yeah, you should have 18
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, then I'll put these away. All right, what's your new one? What's it do?
It's it's actually kind of cool. At first I thought it was confusing, but on the next 5 attacks targeting me on a certain round, I get either a shield 2 or retaliate for each of the attacks. So it's all within the same round. But if I'm surrounded by dudes, it would help a lot.
Yeah.
And then if I don't, and then I get to heal at the end for up to 5. And so for every attack I get 1 less heal. But for every open space on the little tracker thing, then I get a heal at the end. Or at
So the number
the
of
bottom of.
non-trigger. Okay, so if you get hit 3 times, then you would heal for 2.
I think it's the empty ones that didn't
Yeah.
get used
Yep.
as a heal. And then you can see on the bottom, I can move traps at range instead of having to be
Oh hell yeah.
closer to them.
Yeah.
And then they suffer
And then
extra
they
damage
suffer. Yeah, they suffer extra.
for an entire turn.
Yeah.
So if they hit it, so not bad.
Are you gonna put that in your hand?
Yeah, I'm looking to see which one I might take out though.
While you're doing that, we can go ahead and figure out what I meant to make a list of the missions we have available to us still, so what we can do now, for our next mission here. Let me mark that off. Let me put. Oh shit! I still need to shop too. You know what? I'm gonna try to do this, I guess, between turns because we don't have. I mean, it's already 7 here anyway. So let's choose our next mission. We'll get started, and then I'll just try to, get my perks done while we're playing, or do it before we play next time. So what we have available here, we can start moving on the story because remember we literally we only did the bare minimum. We did the first 2 missions of the main story and then started doing all the side missions and all the other shit, which I'm not complaining because it's fun and we're definitely overpowered now at this point to be able to play through the story. Like we might even need to bump the difficulty up even more, potentially. So we can either move on with the story, which the next mission for that is the Inox forest. Fox, you remember that one where you just have to keep killing Enox? You have to kill 25, I think. 20
I
or
have
25.
to kill X amount.
Or X is 5
more
times the number of
than-
players.
yeah.
Which for us would be 25. So, and they just keep spawning. But there will probably be a bunch of elites in there, which means you could probably retire from that if we set it up right. But that would not move Ben or Becky. Well, it kind of moves us towards bosses, which will get Ben's done, because the next boss doesn't happen. The next non-side story boss doesn't happen for 2 or 3 more missions in the main story. So if we did that, that'll retire you and move Ben a little bit forward. We could do any side mission at all, and that would retire Becky, which we have a bunch of different side missions, so we could do that. So basically, I guess the first choice is, do we want to do main story and start moving that ahead, or do another side mission?
I don't care, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys.
Ben?
I wouldn't mind being able to retire. It doesn't matter either way.
I'm good with that too, Ben. It does mean that we're closer to getting you to retire, but you know what? Let me ask this because I haven't checked in for a while there. I know you're having fun with the chain guard, but are you wanting to retire sooner, like soon, so that you can try something new?
No, if we want to do somebody else's thing next, then we can do me after that or whatever. I don't care. Because eventually we're going to get to another boss anyway, and I think that's the end of my thing, right?
It is. One more boss will retire you, but one more side mission retires Becky. So if we did a side mission now, Becky's done. Like Becky will have a new class next time.
If you want to, honey, that's fine, and then we can go after a boss and next few. I don't care. I'm not really in any hurry, basically. So I do want to try something new, but I do like this one too. So I'm not really into a big hurry. So.
I do want to get the main mission moving because we haven't even gotten really we basically have had almost no story essentially. Which not that there's a great story to this or anything either, but it is fun. So I do want to do that, but I'm perfectly fine if we want to do a side missions because Becky's basically right there. She's right on the cusp. So Becky, if you want to try something new, we can do one more side mission. We'll start it now. Obviously, we probably won't finish it today. But as soon as that's done, you would be retired at the end of that. So you would have a new class, and then we would go back to the main story. So.
I mean, that's fine, but did Fox want to retire first? Because she can, because there's not a boss at the end of Fox's, right?
Fox doesn't need a boss. Fox needs 4 elites. She needs 4 more elites, and any of these potentially could have 4 elites. I know for sure that there will be 4 if we do the story mission, because that's an unlimited supply of enemies. We could just keep farming them. Well, basically, we have to kill 25 total enemies, and once we get there, it's over. But there will be at least 4 elites within that 25.
Okay, because I don't mind playing mine for 2 more things.
Okay.
So
All right. So main story then.
that's fine.
All right, that works for me.
Because then I get to use my ward just a little bit more.
That was the thing too. Is that like, well, shit, you just got that, and like I thought you would end up retiring like basically when you got it, and you would never actually get to use it. So that is a really cool ability, and it would suck to especially since that's kind of what the point. All the JOTL classes are built around a special level 5 ability like that, which I'll have mine now too. You and I are both playing JOTL classes now, so. Okay, Sako, you're back, I assume. I see the thing's gone, so.
Yep, I'm back.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll just try to finish up my perks. I won't have upgraded perks to start with, but this class is already pretty overpowered anyways, so it'll be all right. And I'll try to do some shopping in the middle of that. And I will take care of the music note and the extra Seeker of Zorn missions after as well. So let me go ahead and make a save here in case I screw something up with that upgrade. You guys will see a little lockup for a second. There we go. All right. So this mission then is the Inox Encampment. It's literally mission number 3. So we've played 17 times. Probably 14 or 15 scenarios in that time so far. And this is only mission number 3, technically. Like, if you played them in order, this is mission number 3. Because we went off and did all the other stuff, too, which is, like I said, it makes us overpowered anyway, so... And it's all fun anyways. Plus, I've done the story more, so... Alright, this one is called The Merchant Flees. You know what, actually, as a quick reminder, I suppose, because this does come in as far as the story is concerned, just as a reminder for where things began. The very first mission, we're all in a tavern, and this Valrath, which is like a D&D tiefling, like a little demon humanoid, merchant lady named Jexera had tried to get us to go do a mission for her. We went and did that, and then killed some bodyguard there. Wasn't it the bodyguard as the first boss, Fox, at mission number 2?
I'm not sure if it's no, it's a bandit.
Oh, it's an outlaw. Yeah, the bandit captain. The bodyguards are a different mission. That's actually a semi-spoiler, depending on choices we make. But anyways, she sent us to go do something. We did that and came back, and then now she sent us to... we had a choice here to either go out to this forest and try to wipe out all these Inox out here, which is Ben's race, the big horned guy. And what was the other choice? We did the other one already, but it was something I forget. But anyways, all right. So the purpose here, anyways, is we're supposed to be clearing out a bunch of these Inox. That's their little encampment out here. All right. So the reason that's relevant is when we go back to towns, there will be some things that happen because of that. So, actually, before I read that, we have to do 2 events, and I didn't add Sako, so we won't have a chance to get Sako's new events yet. But we need to do 1 city and 1 road. Somebody put that in the wrong place. There we go. All right. Ben and Becky did them last time. So Fox, do you want to pull the road event? Or sorry, Fox is city, and then Sako will be road. So shuffle it first, Fox. The city deck over here on the left. The gray one on the left. Oh, sorry, that's Sako's hand. Up here, to the left a little bit, Fox. I already pulled the deck out over here.
Okay.
There you go.
Over
Shuffle.
there, sorry.
Yep. Shuffle that, and then pull one off. And what are we doing?
And I put a list in Discord for you.
Are those all the side missions we have available right now? Oh, is that...
Those are all the missions we have available right now.
Nice. Did you just look at the map and figure it all out?
Yeah, I just looked at the map and typed them up.
Nice. That's exactly what I meant to do, and I just didn't get around to it. All right, go ahead.
The void is troubling area in Gloomhaven, a vast, barren expanse of black sand amid the bustling streets of the city. No one enters its perimeter. On a trip to the university, however, you see a young girl playing near the edge of the void. Before you can warn her, she trips and falls onto the sand. She emits a blood-curdling scream and begins to tear at her skin. Run to the girl and attempt to pull her out of the void, or watch what happens with morbid curiosity.
That's a fucked up choice. How many people are going to choose B there? Other than maybe Sako. Votes? Who wants to do what?
You know my vote, man.
our option. So she fell onto an area called the Void, which is this like burning sand stuff inside the city. She fell onto it and is screaming and pulling at her skin, tearing at her skin. Either we run to try to help her, or we just watch her and see what happens.
I say we try and help her.
Yeah, I would vote that as well. Becky.
Oh man, why everyone make me feel like an asshole?
Well, I was gonna go with Sako, but we're still outvoted. I'm tired
Alright.
of being nice. We keep
Alright.
getting punished for being nice.
I'll tell you that there is like you kind of want to pick one road and stick with it. Like you can play the bad guys, but if you do play bad guys, you want to play bad guys the whole way. It's hard. Basically, if you end up going in the middle of the road, you end up missing out on stuff.
Okay.
So, but I mean, it's
We'll
one
go
of those
good
things. Yeah, I mean, if at some point if we want to switch it up and start playing bad guys, we can do that. We just got to make the choice to stay that way.
As with everything, I vote Plan B.
All right. We do not have shit. That sucks. So those two, Fox, you probably recognize them. If we had either Circles, which is a summoner, or the Eclipse class, which is the one that Becky is about to unlock, if we had the Eclipse class, we would get the top half. So if you want to read the other half, Fox.
Okay, so you get the child off the sand as quickly as you can, but it doesn't do much good. The girl screams and screams no matter what aid is administered, no effect.
The other effect, if we'd had Fox's or Becky's upgrade next class, would have given us 2 reputations. So that is
We
it for
maxed out on reputation anyway?
No. We are less than half.
Oh, okay.
We actually lost 1 reputation last week from last time we played. We're down to
okay.
we're +5 out of +20 actually. So
Oh, okay. On mine, I'm like at +20 already on the digital, and
Yeah.
it was really easy. Just like try and help people out as much as possible.
there's a bunch of them, but we also had a couple of ones that we lost reputation on too. So all right,
Yeah.
Sako, the kind of orange one over here, shuffle it. So hit R. There you go, and then pull one off. All right, what are we doing?
Says you are feeling a tad hungry. As you walk down the road, you are considering stopping for a meal when you come across a thicket of bushes covered in green berries. The berries look delicious, but you hesitate. They could be poisonous. Option A, eat the berries like a dummy. Option B, pass by the berries and just eat your normal rations.
I'm fine with either. I've seen this one before.
I'm always with option B.
Ben and Becky.
I'm trying to remember this one.
I think there's
option B is in.
Option B. All right. There's
Yeah.
2
On
different
one
berries
hand-
ones. There's a berry one that's like purple or something like that, and then the green one. And I think I remember which one the green one was. But all right.
On
So
one
Ben says we
hand,
start with
delicious. On the other, diarrhea.
or poison. It'd probably start the mission as poison with like 3 damage or something. But I don't remember for sure if that's this one or the other one.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know one of them like
One of them's good. Yeah.
One gave you like a blast or something, and the other one just either poisoned or wounded you.
Yeah. So Ben and Sako both say B. Becky.
What is B?
B is don't
Walk
eat the
by them?
berries, or A is eat the berries.
I'll go with B.
All right, so that's 3B. So we're going to B
Yeah,
then.
it's
So,
B.
Yep. So Sako right-click it and change it
Okay.
to state 3,
State 3.
and then flip it.
And then flip it. There it goes. Not wanting to regret making a stupid decision, you refrain from eating the berries and continue on down the road. No effect.
I can tell you. So it's pixelated. I can't. It's I don't know, fractured glass or whatever. Whatever that effect is called. I can tell you it was a bless if we had eaten it because I can see the yellow of the icon. So had we eaten it, it actually would have been a bless. But I think I was mixing that up with the other one because one of them is bad and one of them is good as far as the.
Well, one of them was like reddish purple berries, and then there was the green ones, and yeah, it's hard to remember which one's which because there's so many events.
All right, those are done. So we are here for the mission now. Go ahead and put yourselves on the board there. This is going to be, obviously Sako and I know the hatchet well enough to play my cards, but this will be a little bit slow for us anyways, getting used to the new arrangement. Ben, you're kind of the only tanky one now, at least for the moment, which is still fine. Like it's not really a problem. I can take some hits too, but the thing is I have to stay at range, otherwise all my attacks are at disadvantage. So I can start in the front with you like normal, but I won't be moving into the guys. I'll have to stay back so that I can keep ranged attacks. So this mission here, oh, I didn't read the starter. This mission here is basically just keep track of how many enemies we've killed, and we have to kill 25. It's actually supposed to be 20, so depending on how the thing is going, we may actually have to stop at 20. We won't be able to finish that today anyways, but I'll just keep track with this little ticker at the bottom there that is put below it. So what it says, so this merchant, that's Jexera, the tiefling, I forget what are they called. They're not tieflings in this, but anyways, the demon merchant woman wants to make an example of some caravan raiders. Seems reasonable enough. For the right amount of money, almost anything can be made reasonable. You enter into the Dagger Forest and begin to track down the encampment using Jexera's crude map. It is well hidden, but following the signs outlined on the parchment, you find a dense cluster of huts in a small clearing in the forest. All that's left is to head in and make that requested example. Now, the special rules for this mission is until door 1 is open, one normal Inox guard spawns at A at the end of every odd round for 2 characters, at the beginning of every round for 3 or 4 characters. So basically, every single round, until we get to that door at the far side of the room, every single round, one more enemy will spawn. And then once we open that door, there's another thing I have to read. That's the door at the back of the room, by the way. So these 4 doors on the sides, we have to kill 20 to 25 enemies here. So we're going to have to open the doors on the sides and kill the enemies inside. But you can see that we could pretty quickly be overwhelmed because those archers in the back they have a really long range, and that shaman will try to stand here near these totems and shoot at us with impunity. So we basically got to push through these guys, kill the guys in the back. We can open the door in the back and then kill off the enemies in there to stop these infinite spawn, and then just clean up the surrounding rooms until we get to the total. So everybody got that? I know I said a lot of words there, but basically we want to push our way to the back, kill the enemies, and open that number 1 door to stop the infinite spawn, and then kill all the enemies in here until we get to 20 to 25.
Ooh.
Okay. Fox, are you on the board? I don't see you.
No, I'm not on the board yet.
Okay. Oh, I gotta do battle goals too. Go ahead and choose your battle goals. You guys get them automatically dealt. I have to pull mine, so. Definitely can't do that.
Ignoring the guys in the front and just making a run for the back.
No, we got to kill them too. They all hit pretty hard, like especially because
Yeah,
we're playing.
A lot better to kill them. I've tried just running to the back on because I farmed this mission a bit because it's really easy to do. And yeah, no, you do not want to ignore the ones in the front. They will literally slaughter you.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to burn through those, but I just mean make our way to the back. Don't open the doors on the sides until we've opened the one in the back, specifically to stop the infinite spawn, and then we will work on opening the side doors and go from there. All right, so we can go ahead and start choosing cards. Sako, obviously these will be all brand new for you. I've played Hatchet quite a bit, so I know what mine do, but this will be this will be brand new for you basically. I am going to pull out my new favorite though, because we are level 5 and I didn't have my level 5. I was only planning on being level 4. I didn't realize, I hadn't thought about us being level 5 from Prosperity. Oh, I didn't pull that out either. Fuck. All right. What am I taking out? Yeah, I'll just take out regular favorite for now. All right. I'm going to be going left pretty early on. I'll be moving up a little bit, and then I'm going to be moving pushing one of the enemies away a little bit. It won't be particularly effective, and I'm going to end up getting, taking some hits from the left side, but that'll do. I need to do items. All right, 90 gold. I better just grab those while I'm here. Where are the eagle eyes? There they are. $60. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Right. Got my shopping done. We got cards. Oh, Ben's still choosing.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
I'm going to put up some darkness if anybody needs it.
Why is that not settling right?
Yeah, actually, I may use it this round if it's up.
You
I'm
wanna-
going to go kind of midway, second quarter.
Yeah, I'm going like super late.
I'll be super early, but I don't have any elements to be concerned with at this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be early and I'll be putting up some elements, but
This class, so the hatchet, uses wind all the time. Creates it sometimes and uses wind constantly. So wind is very beneficial, but that's the only thing that I can do. I can't create any others. All right, starting the round. I am going in initiative 15, so I will be after Fox. Starting with the Shaman then. I think it's me. Sako didn't, I don't remember. Shit, no, it was the Harrowers actually, so it's Fox actually.
Harrowers.
Yeah, I think Ben and Becky both went, so Fox will be you. The Shaman's just the middle elite in the back. The elite, he's the only one. He's the only Shaman, I think, right now.
and it doesn't have a ranged attack.
Yeah, he does. It's range 4. Yep, so he can hit Ben from there.
Yeah. Okay. So. Wait. It says. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's range 4, attack -1, which is now -3 for an attack of 4, so 1 damage.
One.
Yeah, 1 damage and a curse on Ben. Ben, if you want to add curse on your little player interface thingy. Thanks, Fox. Now it is your actual turn, Fox, for your character.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'm putting up, or that's gonna be at the end. So I'm gonna put that as active. Oh wait. Hang on. Is that within range 2 or not really?
What?
The enemy in front of me.
Where are you? No, they're 3 away.
Okay, never mind then. I'll just. I thought that it was range 3. Most of mine are range 3.
Yeah,
I'll just go
one
to
card that isn't.
discard.
Yeah. All right. So you're not moving or anything? Nothing else?
No, I'm just creating ice.
Okay. All right, and that'll bring us to archers. Sokka, if you want to run them real quick.
All right, archers in the back. 0 movement, -1 attack.
And +1 range with immobilize.
+1 range with immobilize. Oof.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sucks.
So they got 3 movement. So we'll start with archer number 1. 1, 2, 3. Range is naturally 3. 1,
So it's
2,
only range 2.
3.
So they can't reach us,
So range 2, they can't reach you.
which is good because I'm mobilizing us now with Sokka.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Out of range. 1, 2, 3.
This guy technically would have gone before this guy because it's one. You just do them in the order, that number
Yep.
there. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. They would end up in that same formation anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. All right, and now is your actual turn, Sokko, for your new play, Herald.
All right, let's try this. Let's see what we can do. First things first, let's go ahead and poison range 5. So we're going to use the bottom portion of accelerated end, poison, range 5, target times 3.
Okay.
So I will poison all 3 of these.
The 3 Inox guards on the left.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And then the top portion of the other card, attack 1, range 3, 2 targets, poison and curse, and put up darkness.
Okay.
So putting up darkness, they're all poisoned anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, real quick, if you wanted to, you don't have to, of course, but if you wanted to, you could have used the bottom of accelerated end to poison the guys on the right because they're still within that. Well, they're still within range 5, and then you could also poison these 2 with that other attack with the Nightmare's Affliction. Does that make sense?
Okay, that makes sense. So I'll take the poison off of this guy then.
It's up to you if that's how you wanted to do it. Just I'm saying that range 5
No,
is
that-
huge. So
that-
1, 2,
yeah, that
3,
makes
4,
sense.
5. All these 3 Enox cards on the right would be poisoned.
Yeah.
And then basically you got 5 people poisoned instead of 3 people poisoned that way, instead of doubling up.
Yep.
There is
That's a
there is
good
one
idea.
class that gets like you can put 2 to 3 and so on. Incremental
I'm going
poison.
to take the poison off of this.
Just if you like mouse over the icon and then click it and it'll disappear. There you
There it goes.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So those 3, and then target these 2, range 3, 1 damage, and then curse these 2. So add a curse to these 2, and then I have to roll for damage.
Yep.
Where's curse? Curse.
That's actually I can add that from the enemy deck here. It's 2 curses, so there we go.
So 2 curses there, and then now roll for attack. First, I'll attack the Inox guard number 5 with this one.
Okay.
No.
That's a bad start for the very first pull on this character.
Oh, shit. All right, next one is the guard 6.
Okay. All right, so this is your
Modifier
first rolling,
poison.
so he's already poisoned, but you go ahead and pull another card. And -1.
Negative
All right.
1.
So hang on, that'd be 1 -1 for 0, but he's poisoned, so it's still +1. So you
+1.
Yeah, so he takes 1 damage.
What about the other one with the null? Does he still take damage on that?
No, if a null, there's
Okay.
no damage, but the status effects still apply, so they're both still poisoned and cursed, and you put up darkness.
Perfect. That's it.
Okay. Those guys do have retaliate too, by the way, so keep that in mind, G, if you're about to run into melee with them. All right. Ben, it is the guard's turn. I'm at
So much poison.
shit. Sorry, I was supposed to go before the archers. I'm at initiative 15, so let me run real quick here. Which is actually I'm glad because I would have ended up being surrounded by them anyways. Yeah, that one just throws around status effects constantly. I am putting up the new favorite, which is it's a bonus that I get to apply to any ranged attacks, and then the axe drops on the ground and I have to go pick it up and everything. So I'm putting that up at the top of the new favorite, and then the bottom of follow through. I'm going to I probably should do the full move too, but then I would end up surrounded still. All right, so I'm going to move 1, and then I've got a. Oh shit! There's no. Oh yeah, I can. All right. Shit. This is probably a bad idea. I'm going to jump up there and I'm going to end up getting attacked a lot, but I'm going to push. Hang on. I'm going to push Enox Guard 6 into this trap over here, this thorn. Wait, hang on. Is that a trap or is that just hazardous terrain?
Thorns are hazardous terrain.
Shows thorns is hazardous.
So, isn't hazardous terrain half the damage of a trap or something like that?
No, most of the hazardous terrain is just double movement to get out of it.
That's difficult terrain. That's purple. That's different. Hazardous terrain is I think it's still damage. Let me check real quick. I think it's half the regular damage, something like that. I could be wrong here, but hazardous terrain.
Those thorns are supposed to do damage. I'm just not sure how much.
Yeah, so it is still damage, but come on.
Bad the books don't have a search function.
Not for words. The books that are in the game, you can. I mean, it has. Well, you know what? That'd probably still be quicker, anyways. The rule book. What you do is you go to, as if it was a physical book, basically. It'll be this one here. Oh, that's the CS rule book, actually. So let me find the regular rule book. You look at the table of contents, and then go to the page that it tells you.
Hmm.
Come on. There we go. Rule book. All right. Anybody to help me find it? I'm looking through the thing here. Scenario page, maybe? Overlay tiles, there we go. Alright, so it's page 14. Alright, types of overlay tiles. Traps, hazardous terrain. If a figure enters a hex with hazardous terrain via normal or forced movement, each hex inflicts half the damage of a trap, rounded down. Flying and jump movements are not affected by hazardous terrain. Unlike traps, hazardous terrain does not get removed after its effect is applied, but instead it remains on the board indefinitely. So you could actually push them into it multiple times. And starting a turn or exiting these hexes does not cause additional damage. All right. So trap damage right now is 6, so it would be 3 damage for me to push him there. It's kind of a shitty trade-off, honestly, to move up there to push him into that, because I'll end up taking more than 3. So after all that, I'm not going to push him into it. I'm just going to move to here, I guess. And that is it for my turn, because I can't throw my hatchet or throw my favorite yet. That's it for my turn. It is the guards real quick, or the guards rather. Ben, do you want to run those real quick? It's
Okay.
all the big guys that are in the front with us, Inox guards. All right, so you go to active. I get 2 experience.
It doesn't show me what they're doing for this round. Do I need to hit the button next to their name?
There you go. Sorry, I
There it
hadn't,
is.
I hadn't clicked it yet. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can click those too.
Oh.
But yeah.
Just nothing. All right. So move of 3. Okay. So number 1. Well, I guess he would just go right here. And he is going to hit me. For a +2, so that's a 5. Okay.
Could have added my splash damage cards here.
Yeah, this one's just a big swarm. Like, once we clear this room out, we can take it a little more strategically, but yeah, they're all kind of in the way in the meantime. That one will definitely hit Meiji.
Yeah, because you were closer. So he is number 2 is going to attack you with a -1, so a
2
2.
damage. Yep. All right. That's done. 3 in the top left there.
There he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one that's not poisoned yet.
Here, go after you for a +0, so a 3
All right.
damage on you.
Oh shit! Hang on, I was changing my max, not the current. Whoops. I'm at.
I think you had 14?
Yeah, 14 is my max. I gotta click it off so that it'll be back to normal. Then I'll be down to 9.
Okay, number 4 is going to move in and get me with a +1, so 4. Okay, and 5 over here will 4, 1, 2, equidistant. So, do you guys have a choice, or do you care whether it hits Jeremy or Fox? Because I think you guys are both equally apart.
Either or Sako. Sako or Fox would be the. Oh, I didn't upgrade Sako's hit points too for his.
Oh, Sako's there too.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it is 10. Okay. So it's
Doesn't
already
really matter to me.
Okay, so he's going to go here. He's going to attack Sako with a +0, so 3 on you, Sako.
That was 5, so 6. He's the last one right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's only archers and the shade. Yeah, so that's the last guy.
But he's going to be going after Jeremy with a +1, so a 4.
All right. All right. I'm in a bad spot surrounded there because I can't hit anybody at range. All right.
Okay.
That's it for them. Ben, it is your turn now.
Okay.
And I don't have boots to jump with anymore. Shit. I'm in trouble. I should have stayed back. Oh, I should do my perks too. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do your level or do your thing real quick, G. I'm gonna start doing my perks.
All right. I was going to move with the bottom of Spike Knuckles, but I don't need to now since they came in closer. So I'm also going to use my Battle Axe on this one too, so I can hit both of the guards 4 and 1.
Okay.
With the top of Agonizing Clamp, which is a shackle and an attack of 4. The shackle only works on one of them, or does it work on both of them with the Battle Axe? It's just the attack that goes twice, right?
Yeah, exactly. You can only have one guy shackled normally anyway until you get like the upgraded parts of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You have a thing
All
later
right,
on where you can shackle multiple enemies, so.
Okay, then I will shackle 4.
Remember, these guys have retaliate too, so us being surrounded like this is bad.
Yeah. Alright, so an attack on 4. Ooh, I
Nice.
hit oneself and rolling.
Well, yeah, you're not at advantage. Never mind. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and pull your next card, obviously, too, but...
Ah.
Alright. Hang on, you should not have had a curse. Why did you have a curse in there?
One of the guys
that's right, the enemy cursed you.
cursed me.
Did you
Yeah.
not... You didn't
It's
shuffle
popped
your...
right up.
Yeah, but you didn't shuffle it after you put the curse on there.
No, I didn't.
Alright, so pull again, and I'll shuffle the curse into the deck. That was just sitting on the top, so it was just the next card.
Yeah, well, no wonder it came up then.
Yeah. Alright, so heal 1 and then +1, and I'm going to put the curse in there and shuffle it, and now it's just shuffled into the rest of the, into the deck like normal.
Okay, so that'd be... They don't have any shield, right? So that'd be 5?
Yep.
Or no, is he poisoned?
He is
so
poisoned,
6,
yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, and then the
you
attack.
take 1 from retaliate.
Oh, yes. Okay. And then on number 1, the guy above me with a +1, and so another 6 on him too.
Nice.
Okay. Another retaliate though too.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, and Becky, it is your turn. That was it, Reggie? Or was that just the...
Yes.
Okay,
That was it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Becky's turn.
So I'm going to use my active card. And then I'm going to... Okay. Would it be better for this guy to attack him to get rid of some of these guys, or hit the elite?
Definitely thin the hurt. Well, we definitely got to get the elite down too, but we need these enemies thinned out, because multiple attacks is worse than a stronger attack from one enemy.
I want to get the killing blow on the elite, but we definitely need to get rid of these small guys too.
Yeah.
This guy will attack him then.
Okay. And they have
Using-
retaliate, so he'll end up taking damage back from the attack too.
It's a ranged attack.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, it's an attack at range. But it's at advantage, and it's from mine. And they're both +0s.
Better than nothing. And +1 for the poison too, so 4 damage, right?
Yeah. Oh. Here we go.
Alright.
My turn.
Alright, ending the round. I don't have my jump boots. I was kind of relying on those, and I forgot I didn't have them. I'm going to have to probably move through Ben to move to the south here, which really sucks because Hatchet doesn't have a lot of movement, so moving backwards is always bad. But we've got to get these guys dead. Ben, I'm going to try to move over here, I think. I don't know if, what movement I've got. I'm going to have to check, but I'm going to try to go over this to this side of you. And then that way we'll have kind of a, a line instead of me being in the middle of them like this. And then I'll have to try to throw probably at this guy so that we can get some of these guys cleared out. Actually, I will use...
Guys.
Go ahead, G.
Oh, if you want to move in behind me, then I can hopefully draw most of their attacks, because I'm going to use that new card I got with the shield too, so they can wail on me this round.
Are you going to move into the... If you move into where I am, they'll surround you.
Okay.
If I can get out of your way fast enough and you move to where I am, then you could have, at least 4 surrounding you, maybe 5 if somebody moves first. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, actually, I can do that.
All right, let me see how quickly I can get out of your way then.
I can go... Well, either one of my cards are going to be first quarter. So,
Okay.
but I can go. I don't know if this is fair or not, but I can go later or earlier first quarter, kind of.
I can go first quarter as well, which with enough movement to be out of the way there. But it's like, if I get, you know what I mean. Even so, I'll still be going first quarter, hopefully before you, but it's not super early in the first quarter. And then if I'm not out of the way, you'll just be one south, and then the guys will still
I'll still
pile
have
in.
most of them.
Yeah, exactly. They'll still pile in anyways,
All right.
as long as we go before them. Which those guards are a little bit slow, so I'm probably still going to get shot at by the archers unless I get out of the way in time. But I'll get out of your way hopefully in time, and then you'll be able to do that. And then what do I want to do here? Ooh, maybe I can do close cuts. No, all right. I should be able to kill one of them reliably, one of the guards that's injured. I don't have my cards set up for a big hit yet because I don't have my perks and stuff added. All right, got my cards ready. This would be a cakewalk if Fox was already the music note.
It.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't buy the healing potion. That's all right. These are more important than the healing potion, but now would be a good time if I had had it. I like that, Sako. I'm not even zoomed in enough to see it. I just see a giant red spot, so that's a good choice there. All right, everybody ready?
That's not what I'm going to be using though. I got a
damn.
couple of those because that would just obliterate you. I have 2 of them.
Oh,
That would
that
just
one
crush
hits
you.
enemies or hits allies too. Yeah.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
All right, I'm going at initiative 18, so Ben, you are going to be going before me. So I won't be quite out of your way yet, but I'll be after you and before Fox. So starting with the Shaman.
You said yours is 18.
Yeah, I'm 18. So.
You're going before me then. I'm 25.
Oh shit, you're 25. I was reading
Before
Enox
me.
guard. I was
Yeah.
seeing Enox guard as Sako or as Ben rather. So.
Yeah.
Because he's the Enox chain guard. It's not just Enox guard. He's the Enox chain guard. Anyway.
Yeah, so we're here killing all my friends and family. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
that's what I was saying. These are literally all
man.
your same species. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the same species, but they're not friendly at all. They're trying to kill us.
That's true.
You're saying Ben's friendly? Ben ain't friendly.
Close your eyes. It'll be fine.
Well, you never know. This could still be my friends and family trying to kill all of us.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't like each other that much.
Yeah,
you know?
like Becky said, do like her famous D&D character. They don't sound like children if you just murder them with your eyes closed. It's fine. You don't even notice that they're children.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah. All right. I'll release
Evans.
since Ben did the last one in my stead while I was doing my cards there. So the Shaman is going to do move 0 and then attack -1 with disadvantage at range. So he doesn't actually need to move to hit me, which is really going to screw me because then I'm disarmed. Son of a bitch. So he won't move. He'll just attack -1, so an attack of 4. -1, making it now 2, so 2 damage to me. And disarmed. So I won't get to throw my hatchet. And that is it for his turn. Sako, your turn. That was definitely a tactical error in jumping into the middle of the room like that. I was thinking of pushing the guy. I should have just stayed back instead. Keep those in mind too, guys. Those thorns, by the way, those don't disappear like traps. It's just every time you push an enemy onto them, it's 3 damage. And it'll stay there, so you can do it over and over. Sako, are you muted?
Oh. Yeah, I was muted. All right, my turn coming up here. Pull this here, pull the cards. There it is. Now, I'm not going to splash everyone because that would hurt you. But I will do the attack 2 to 3 targets, range 3 with double piercing. Nobody has a shield, so it doesn't matter. So I'd like to call That first guard 5 can retaliate if I fire upon him, correct?
Yeah, he's within melee range.
Oh, okay, we're going to go ahead and skip him then. Am I able to attack any of the other guards? 6, 3, things like that?
Which one are you trying to do?
6
No,
and
what card are
1.
you trying to do?
I apologize. Shattered Terror?
The top
Scattered Terror?
Terror, the top of it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's an attack 2 at range 3. So any of the guards except for this one.
Okay.
Any of the guards.
I'm going to go ahead and help you out here. I'm going to hit guard 3, guard 6, and guard 1.
Okay.
I'll start with guard 1. This is going to be attack 2 with a pierce 2, but he has no defense, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he doesn't have shield, so that's fine.
Okay, attack 2, drawing modifier.
Right.
Stun.
And it's rolling, so
And
pull another card.
Stun plus 1.
Alright.
So attack 3 plus stun.
Yep. And he's poisoned, so 4 damage.
Stun 4. So 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one I'm going to hit is going to be a 6.
Alright.
Modifier.
Alright, nice.
Times 2.
Alright, so
that's
this
gonna
is
be
where
4.
the poison thing that I was talking about, this is where it comes in. So instead of being attack 2 plus poison, making it 3, and then doubling the 3, instead it's just 2 doubled to 4, and then add the poison of 1, making it 5. That's why the poison goes at the end, is what I'm saying. So 5 damage to him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And then the third one, I can reach 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could reach guard 3, correct?
Yep.
So we'll do guard 3, attack modifier coming up. Plus 1.
You could hit the same, like you could hit 6 again if you wanted this guy to try to kill
Oh,
him.
could I?
Yeah. It doesn't
Oh,
have to
yeah.
be 3. You could do the 3 targets on the same one if you want. It doesn't matter.
Oh, didn't know that. Then I could have killed that other guy. But okay, let's do that then.
Well, you
so
got him
that'll
stunned, so this guy's already stunned, so he's out of the picture for now. But this guy, you could potentially, if you were to pull a crit, you could kill him. Oh, hang on, we got to shuffle your deck actually because you pulled the crit. There you go. All right, go.
I already pulled one though. It was a plus 1.
Oh, all right. We'll go ahead and use it there. Count the plus 1 then.
Okay, so that's gonna be 3 damage, plus poison, so 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
All right.
And then the bottom portion, I'm actually going to go ahead and pass on this one.
Okay. So the top is a loss, so you'll lose the Scattered Terror. That's a lost card, but at the bottom, are you going to use it for a base movement to move 2? Or stay where you're at?
Stay where I'm at.
Okay. All right. Becky, it brings us to you.
You're gonna get a shield and a move of 2.
Me?
Yes.
Ooh, thank you.
So you can at least get out of there.
Yeah, I'm probably still dead, or well, still losing cards, but that's a big help, anyways. Thanks. I can't get, and I don't have boots. So if I had my boots, I could get on the other side of the bend with them. But move to here, which at least mitigates the number of enemies that can hit me for now until their turn, which is next. Thanks, Becky.
Fortunately, I don't have my spell to heal you.
Ben, you're gonna attack this turn?
No.
No.
No. Sorry.
Who,
I will be.
You will be? Alright, then you get strengthen.
Oh, nice.
So you're at advantage. And that is my turn.
All right, that brings us to the
Thank you.
guards. Ben filled in for me, so we just switched. So Becky, these are yours. The guards are going to shield 1 and
Oh,
attack
boy.
plus 0 with poison. Yeah, I've really screwed up by jumping in the middle. I'm already messed up bad, but this one, I mean, I don't remember it being hard. It was when I guess because we have the difficulty bumped up, and plus Sako and I are playing new classes too. So anyway,
Well, I guess, do you want it to hit you, or...
well,
Jeremy?
number 1 is stunned, so you can ignore
Oh,
him.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Okay, so he'll hit Ben then. Or no, where's number 2?
Number 2's up here, and
Okay.
he will pile in to hit me. So
Okay.
come on, shield, roll a curse. Yay!
Yeah.
All right, that worked out. All right, let me shuffle those. Yeah, they don't have a thing. So, oh, there's a button. There we go.
And 3. I mean, would there be any point in 3 trying to start moving down this way?
He would, yeah. They don't have a choice.
Okay.
They would have to go towards. You know what? Actually, no, because he would focus me. I'm the closest one to him, and he can't get within range, so he won't move. He'll stay there because he doesn't have a ranged attack. So.
Alright, and then 4 is gonna go after Ben. +0, so 3.
3 plus poison. Oh shit!
Okay.
Actually, I'm still poisoned because it was a null, but I still get the poison. So.
Right, and then 5. Taco, Fox, which one of you wants to be hit?
Who wants to be hit?
I mean, I can't not have him hit, but you guys can pick between you which one you want him to hit.
I'm gonna use my
It's
chainmail
fine.
to take off one of those.
Either or.
Reggie.
Alright, well, Sako got hit last time, so we'll hit Fox this time. -1, so 2.
All right. And then poison
these
too.
guys... Oh, and poison, yes. And these guys all have shields. Even the stunned one gets a shield, yes?
No, they actually no, because they don't get to apply that, so he would not get the shield. But it is the end of their turn, so the stun falls off. That'll be it for them. So that is me next with initiative 18. I got disarmed, so I can't actually use my... Yeah, I don't want to throw it and waste that. I could still do... No, and actually disarmed you could even make the attack action, so I couldn't use the favorite at all, even for the status effect. Alright, so then in that case I can't do the top of repeat shot, that's wasted. Yeah, so I will do a move 3, and I didn't kill an enemy, so I'm just going to go 1, 2 to get there. Well, 3 actually through Ben to get there. Should I go? Yeah, everything's push anyways. Yeah, I want to be on this side, and that will be it for my turn. Fox, that brings us to you.
So on my next three attacks, I'll be doing muddle and poison and whatever else.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack. So I'm attacking with 2 targets at 2. So with this one, or wait, that's muddle, right? Yeah, the first one's muddle. So I'll start with this one.
Okay.
+1. Dead anyway. I'll attack this one.
Okay. Yay. Ben, probably.
Skill 1, range 3.
Yeah, Ben. I mean, I'm in range 2, but I won't. They shouldn't be coming after me. They'll go after Ben. Right now, they'd have to focus him, so he would need it more. Or yourself, if you wanted.
So that removes his poison.
Yep.
Thank you.
Also,
And light.
okay. Up. And it's also rolling.
Yeah, it's rolling, so you still gotta. There you go. And strengthen again.
So it's
Oh, that's ally.
So it's yeah. So attack +1, and it's strengthen an ally.
Within range 2, yeah. I'm outside of range, but Ben, basically everybody else is in range, yeah.
That's dead, and that's it.
All
I
right.
added 2 of those because it was like it was nice, so I just added them to my thing.
Yeah, that's a really good one. You've got good rolls. Both you and Sako have a ton of good rollovers in your deck. Sako has like 10 now. They're all debuffs, but still good rollovers.
Anything helps.
Yep. But if your turn, Fox.
I bring. Oh, light's already up from light, so I
You did
can't
it.
really bring it up from.
No, you did it.
No, it's because I have the on the end of your next 2 turns generate an element.
Oh, gotcha.
I can't regenerate light, so whatever.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, because you pulled it on the card. Was it card? Yeah, it was your card. All right, so we're at 2 now out of the 25 we need. Once we get these guys cleared out, it does get easier. Like this first room is difficult, but it's not as dire as it looks, guys. So, all right, Ben, your turn.
Right.
So as far as using your surrounding card, G, the archers and the shaman will not they won't come up to you on purpose. So we're gonna have to chase them down. So your best bet's probably right here on this coin, because you at least have 3 enemies surrounding you if you go there.
Okay.
It's up to you. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to go there, you could. And at least that would get the 3 enemies surrounding you. This guy here will end up then focusing. Let's see, you'd be 3 away, so he'll end up focusing me, Fox, or Becky instead. But at least
Okay.
you have those 3 guys on you.
All right, so I'm going to start with the bottom of slamming shove for a move 2 and heal 2. Go around that coin.
And it's free loot too, so.
And then I'm going to use the top of impending power. So next 5 attacks is either a shield 2 or retaliate 1.
Cool. And you get an experience for that too. Alright, that brings us to the archers. Actually, the archers hitting you would still count as attacks against you. They don't have to be melee, right?
It just says next 5 attacks. It doesn't say melee or ranged.
Yeah, set it to active.
There we go.
You don't have a ton of active cards, so.
Yeah, I've only got a couple. But yeah, next 5 attacks,
Cool.
It doesn't say whether
Yep.
it's ranged or melee. So.
Yeah, so the archer
Sweet.
will still count. Alright. Becky ran them. Fox, do you want to run the archers real quick? They're probably, yeah, they would all focus Ben if they could get in range, but that'll at least count for a good chunk of his free retaliates and shields. A shield 2 or retaliate 1, okay. But the retaliate would still only be melee, that's not a ranged retaliate, so you probably just want shield 2 on all of them.
Yeah.
It's a good tanking card, but it's a shame that it's only 2. Becky, are you muted? I haven't heard you respond at all.
No.
Okay, now I heard that. I heard no.
Sorry, am I supposed to run the archers?
Yeah, well, if you would. You're next on the list.
Oh, I
did
thought I
s-
just did the Inox cards.
Oh, shit. Okay, sorry.
No, sorry, that's why I wasn't paying attention. I
Yeah.
didn't realize it
Yeah,
said
no.
my name.
I think I think I said your name and I meant Fox, I think. Or maybe, whatever. Anyways, Fox, it would be yours, actually, if you want to run
Oh, okay. The archers.
Yeah. Been a long week, guys. Sorry.
One would be in range to hit.
Yeah, he's already in
Ben?
range. Yeah, we're in range 3 for Ben.
It's attack.
It's range 4,
one,
actually, but yeah, so it's attack -1. So attack of 2 with immobilize at Ben.
Range +1 and immob. Okay.
Yeah, and he's already in range, so. Alright, so 1 damage to Ben. Actually, Ben has a shield of 2, so no damage.
He has your shield. Okay, the shield is not showing up.
I didn't put it on there. I'm just doing it right now.
So that's some damage. So that one's not range, but it can't move. The other ones aren't moving. Nobody's in range, so that's it.
Nice, that worked out. So Ben, you got one of your things if you want to put a little. So that marker, I think I've shown it to you, Ben, but it's been a while because you don't really use active cards very often. So come down here to your character mat. Grab one of your trackers, your shackle trackers over here to the right. To the right of the player mat. Grab one of those and drop it on the card in that first top left circle. There you go. And basically, as you use them each time, or as those go off, you'll just keep moving into the next one.
We.
All right, did somebody click end round already?
Yeah, because that was the end of it.
Okay.
That was the last enemy.
Yep, no problem. All right, so next then, let's go ahead and pick our cards. I'm not disarmed anymore, so I should be able to kill in Inox card 4 by myself, this guy here. They shielded the last round, so they still have their shield right now, those that have it, until their next turn anyways. But I should be able to take care of him by myself. Unfortunately, there's nobody near him for me to be able to use the crossbow for this shot, but...
You need healing, right?
yeah,
'Cause you don't have. Okay.
yeah, I don't have a potion or anything, and the only heals I have are lost cards that are like a big heal. Never mind, I do have a small heal.
I got a big one, so I don't care who gets it, but I just got to be close.
I'll use a small heal. I mean, it's not tiny, but I'll use a small heal to get the poison off, and then if you have it and wouldn't mind it, I could use a good heal after that. And then I will make sure to get that guy dead. He's in range 3, right? Yeah. All right. All right, then I'll get that guy dead. I'll be going first quarter. And that guard that's closest to the right, the bottom right there, he'll be dead at that point. Hopefully before he goes. They don't usually go that early, so I think we'll be all right there. And I'll get my poison off at that point too.
Don't wanna. Okay. It would probably be a good idea to use my ward in this room.
If you can, ideally, you probably want to drop it like somewhere in the middle if you can, just so that it covers the
So
room.
like here.
Yeah, that'd be fine if you can get up there to do it. But keep in mind that if you do go up there, just keep in mind that all of those archers will focus you and the shaman. If you move up there before anybody else, unless you move up there and drop it and move back.
No, I would have to drop it next round, but I could move next round and drop it next round. So, what else do I want to do this round? What can I do? I think all the rest of my stuff is lost cards. So...
Is dropping the ward a lost card, or is it discard?
No, it's a discard.
Oh, well, in that case, you could...
no, it stays active. It's an active card.
Okay, but where is it? Where's the card?
It's in my discard thing. Hang on.
Oh.
It was
You'd have to use your potion or a short rest to get it back anyways, huh?
I'm gonna use my potion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's control. No, there it is. Place your ward. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a lost card
okay.
after it's done.
I was gonna say you could, drop it over here if you wanted, and then discard it or put it in discard, get it back from a rest or a potion or whatever. But yeah, for a lost card, you wouldn't be able to.
I can do something else for this round, and then the next one I'll move up and set it up there.
All right.
Oh, it's all lost cards. Really?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go through my cards and pick an efficient choice as far as this character. So I have a bunch of lost cards that are gonna screw me. I might end up actually exhausting for once. I'm not used to it on Banner Spear at all.
Do I even have anyone within range? 2, 3.
The guy over here will be dead already, so ignore him.
Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll do this one. Why not? Alright.
Did we start the round?
No, Ben is still choosing his cards. All right, we ready? All right, then I'm going at initiative 20. So I will be Becky, you're first, and then I'm after you.
Oh shit, I went too fast. Dang it, I meant to switch my other cards.
Well, go ahead and switch them, and then we'll need to do yours manually where you're at. So what's your new initiative after you switch?
It's 49.
Okay, so it'll be you're after Fox, and then the guard's after you, which makes me first. So I will do the bottom of Ripped from the Flesh for a heal 3, which will negate the poison. It is poison, so I don't actually get the heal, just knock off the poison. So not the +3. Haven't killed in it. Shit, hang on. So I actually would be doing the top of Center Mass first for the attack. That'll make sense here in a poison mess in a second. So technically I'm still poisoned. But the top of Center Mass for an attack of 3, I'm going to also use the Favorite, which is an additional +3 to the attack with a wound and a push 1 at McDudson there, Inox Guard 4. So it is an attack of 6 with wound. -1 is 5. Fuck. Shit. I meant to use my potion. My power potion as well. So that is still 6, even with the -1. It was going to be 7, but... oh, shit. Actually, I guess I don't need to because he's poisoned, but I already said it, so he's dead. Oh, actually, because of the shield, I still needed it. Yeah, all right. That's right. That's why I wanted to use it in the first place. All right, so that kills him in range 3. Oh, I would have mobilized him too, but... then the bottom of Rip from the Flesh for the heal, which removes the poison, adds Strengthen and gain 1 experience if you killed an enemy, and put Wind up. So I'm putting Wind up. And Now strengthened for next round. And my favorite drops on the tile. Now, here's how favorite works, guys. Was he there or there? He was here, right? Was he there or was he the other one? No, he was here. Shit. Was it? I think it was that one,
Here.
right? It was there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There.
All right. All right. So, how that token works, you guys can't loot it. That's my axe that's on the ground there after killing him. It'll stick in the enemies when they're alive. Like if I threw it at him, it would just sit over his head until he dies. But basically, if somebody else goes to that square and loots it, you can loot the coin, but my favorite will still stay there. I'm the only one that can pick up the favorite. That's all. If I looted, obviously I would get the coin and the favorite, but you guys can still move there and still, treat it like a normal hex that has a coin in it. But you would just ignore that my favorite is sitting there. That's all. All right. So Becky is going later. Ben, it is your turn.
All right. Going to use the bottom of Dizzying Release to create a 3 damage wound trap.
Nice.
So we push these guys into it. So, what do you think? Over on the left or to the right of me? Which would be
Hang on one sec. Sorry, I was putting my cards away and get my experience there.
try to push dudes into it.
Let's see. Which one are you looking at? Dizzying Release the bottom?
Yeah.
3 damage.
Create
wound
it. Yeah, and then Jason Hex. So it would either be in front of Fox or
If you
to the left of me.
if you put it here and then, oh shit, I guess you'd end up having to swing him anyways. Are you gonna swing? What is your plan? I guess with the other one, you're just gonna do Merciless Beatdown, the top of Merciless Beatdown,
Yeah, I was gonna attack. I
but
didn't
not
think
a
about
basic
using-
attack. But oh, okay, you're just gonna do
Yeah.
basic attack. Okay,
No, the top of Merciless Beatdown
okay.
to hit the one that's damage number 2.
And you don't have any like movement or anything else, right? Yeah, nothing else to move them with. Okay. Strategically, it would be more beneficial to put it here, but that does block Fox in a little bit. The reason that I say that is because you could then swing one of them into it.
Yeah.
If you had a push, you put it here, you could push one of the enemies through it into the other, also into the thorns. But it doesn't really matter. To not impede everybody else, you probably want to put it here. But this would be the most potential damage, is all. So whichever one works better for you.
If I put it up there, I could sure swing one of those dudes into it. So
Yep.
I'll put it up to the left.
My thought was that if you put it there and then do swing somebody, you can swing this guy into it, which gets him away from the softer, the squishier group in the back here. But you're not swinging this turn. But if you did put it there, you could end up swinging this guy into it next round or whatever, if you wanted.
Okay. But there then. Do I just pull a random trap out of the bag down here?
Yep. And then copy it. Oh, that's right. Hang on, it wouldn't let you copy. So let me grab one for you. That bag should be infinite, and it isn't. So there you go. I wonder if I can make it infinite. Can I do that? Persistent? Is that it? No.
Oops.
Yeah, that's not it. I should look up how to make it infinite. That way you'll just have unlimited traps down there, but I'll figure it out later.
All right, and the top of Merciless Beatdown is an attack of 3, but it's a +2 for each adjacent enemy target. So I'm going to attack number 2 or 5,
All right.
and he's poisoned.
No, it'll be 9, G. Sorry. It'll be 7. You have 3 guys
Oh.
surrounding you.
Oh, well, yeah. Never mind. I thought it was the guy surrounding him.
Oh,
That's the guy
never
surrounding
mind.
him.
I'm sorry. It is. You had it right. Never mind. I thought it was surrounding you,
Okay.
not the target. You had it right.
Okay. So it'd be,
So attack 5, yeah.
plus...
All right. So that's 7 plus 1 from the poison is 8. So he's dead.
Wait.
You still take the retaliation. Shit. He had a shield of 1. He has 1 hit point left, and you take 1
Okay.
damage. You would take 1 damage from the retaliation, but you have shield 2.
Hang on. I had advantage on that just to double check. Okay, so that was better. Just wanted to double check. That strengthened.
Yeah, oh,
So-
that's right. Yep.
So he's got 1 left. Oh, I have a shield though.
Yep. So you don't take.
No.
damage from retaliation.
I don't actually have a shield though. Remember, that's just from my. Oh no, because if it
That's from.
would
that's
that
your next
count on
card.
retaliates?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
It might only be attack. Let me see. It might only be attacks, yeah. 5 attacks targeting you this round. Yeah, retaliate doesn't count as an attack, so.
Yeah. Okay. Then that's retaliate damage, and that is it.
All right. That brings us to Fox, and then Becky, you're up next.
Anybody using the air that's up?
I mean, I will at some point, but if you need to go right ahead. Did we? Yeah, I killed one more, so we're at 3 deaths now. I killed one. And
Yeah.
Fox killed
I don't
2.
need
So.
it.
Go ahead, Fox. You can use it.
So I'm gonna use attack 2. 0. -1, so it's attack 1, range 2 with push.
You gonna push him into a trap? Oh, just to get it. Okay.
It's a push 1.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't be able to push from where you're at. Yeah, that's right.
No, not far enough because it's just a push 1. But
Yeah.
guard. Oh wait, that was also. He also gets a wound. And then I'm going to attack him for 3,
Hell yeah.
6.
7 with poison. Shield actually, so 6. Yeah. Poison and shield are canceling each other out.
It's a ×2 shuffle, so
Yeah, to shuffle your modifier deck there. All right, then if your turn.
I put up air again.
Nice, thank you. Yeah, if you need to use my element, use it all you want, especially if you could put it right back up again. All right, what you doing, Becky?
I'm gonna. Whoop. Nope, I'm supposed to be there. Why does that keep going over?
Because that door a little bit. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so you're gonna heal for 6, and they're gonna get a small bless. And then we're going to control one enemy within range 3. So we're gonna have this guy. Gotta be a ranged attack. I'm gonna have him just hit the elite to soften him up for
Sure.
Fox.
Yeah.
And then he will also suffer equal damage, and it puts up ice.
Oh
And I'm
shit! So he's gonna kill himself?
And I'm gonna consume the light, so that way it's a +1 at advantage to the attack.
All right. So that'll make it 4 with his death.
Yes.
Let's just go to 20, guys. I think 20 because this mission's gonna take a
Oh.
while. You know, obviously
Oh,
we
well,
won't
that-
finish it tonight. But sorry, Becky. Go ahead.
It's at advantage, so alright, so it's a +1, and it brought up ice anyways. Because that was the card that I pulled. Yeah, so he's dead.
Okay. And what was the damage to the other guy? To the shaman?
So it would be the
It's the
same.
bottom here.
We're at 3, 4, 5. So
Nice.
5 damage.
Nice.
My
All
turn.
right. Thank you. All right. Guards. Sako? No, did Sako run the archers or something last time? I don't remember. Is it Sako's turn or is it my turn?
I think it's my turn.
Okay.
I ran the archers.
Okay. All right. Then it's Sako's. All right. So for the 2 remaining guards, Sako, both of them are surrounding Ben, and Ben has his free retaliate or shield thing. You get to choose, actually, Ben. It's not both, but you do get to choose the retaliate 1 or shield.
Yeah.
It would be the top
5
guy
is
first.
wounded.
Yeah, 5 is wounded,
Okay,
but 3
coming
goes
up.
first. So
So he's going to be attacking Ben.
Yeah.
Modifier coming up. -1.
so 2 damage.
So that's an attack of 2.
Which would be, Ben, do you want retaliate 1 for that, or do you want to use your shield 2 to take no damage?
I'm just going to use the shield to negate the damage.
Okay.
So that's
Right.
2 now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then guard number 5. Guard number 5 is going to swing at Ben. Modifier. -1 again.
So same thing.
right.
Ben, are you going to use the shield again?
Yeah. So
Okay.
now I'm at 3 out of 5, and
And Sako, he has a wound, so he needs to take 1 damage as well. He actually would have done that
And
before
1
the
damage.
attack, but yeah.
There
Right.
you go.
All right, thank you. And that is it for the guards. And now it is the shaman's turn. Shaman is melee. Oh, well, it's still just an attack. That's right. All right. So let's see. Range 4. So he can already hit Ben from where he is. Ben, this will be another tick on your thing there. He'll just attack from where he's at without moving. And it is an attack of 3. Shit. Oh, hang on. You still have your iron helmet on? You're wearing it?
No, actually, I have my
Oh,
that,
no.
whatever the thing is that brings my items back.
Oh,
So,
shit. Well, that sucks. Because that's a. I mean, it's only 6, thankfully, but it'd be 4, I guess, if you're going to use shield 2, right?
I'm also going to use. Can I double up and use my chainmail too, or is that not
Yeah,
possible?
no, you can.
Okay,
yeah.
so it'd be 3.
Whatever. Yeah, you can use an item and your ability card at the same time. Yeah. So
Okay.
whatever that
Yeah,
comes
so
out to.
the chainmail is 1 and the card is 2, so it'd be
Right.
it was 6, right? So it'd be 3.
Yep, 3 damage.
Okay.
All right,
Sweet.
and that'll bring us to archers, which is you're going to be running them, Ben, and you are going to be the focus for all of them. So this could be bad for Ben too, because you have how many ticks left? 1 tick left.
1 and a chainmail,
All right. Well,
1 of each.
go ahead and run the archers, NG.
Okay.
You might be down to using potions to heal yourself or a card or something. You don't have a healing potion, do you? Nope.
Attack +1 with an extra range of 1. Is that what that means?
Yep.
Okay.
They're already in place pretty much, so
Yeah.
range 3 for him.
Okay, so number 1 going after me. With the
Oh,
+1.
hang on. They rolled a shuffle, so I got to shuffle there. Well, I mean, go ahead and roll the 1, that's fine. But I just shuffled the monster deck as well.
So 4, right?
Yep.
No, 5. Because +1 on the modifier, +1 on the what there.
Oh, yeah,
action
plus, yes, that would be
Right.
5, yep.
Okay, and then -3, so 2. I got 1 left. And my items are exhausted.
And then that was number 1, so this archer is next, this guy over here.
Okay.
Which he can't reach, and he would have to go through thorns to do that, so he would try to go around, right? So it would, for him anyways, it would be, oh, he's not, they don't have a move, so never mind, he's not doing anything. Actually, you may luck out here. You probably only have to take 1 more hit. Because that's 2, and then it would be this guy, and I think he's the only other one that could potentially reach you with a range of +1 is 4. 1, 2, yeah, he can reach you. So this guy here will fire at you as well, G. Archer
Okay.
number 3. And then archer number 4 cannot reach you, so this is the only attack you have to survive now before we can get
Good.
some heals or something.
Number 3 coming after me with a +1, so I'll have to lose a card either way.
Okay.
So
And then your shield one, does that fall off now? Oh, it's a lost card, right? Wait. Oh, that's okay. That's dizzying swing. Oh, you already told it off. Okay.
yeah, that's the one for the trap. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
Okay.
even a loss. Nice. That's just a
Yeah.
discard. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. Okay.
Okay.
That's it for them, right? Yeah, just go ahead and pick your card that you want to lose there. And Sako, it is your turn.
All right, here we go. Grab the cards. There we go. All right, so I'm going to start firing down on the Inox guard number 5. I'm going to use the top of under the skin.
Okay.
Attack 3, range 3, pierce 2, so it pierces through that shield. And he's also.
Oh, sorry, that shield actually fell off. They already had their turn, so that shield's off. But yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm still going to attack him for 3 with pierce. He is poisoned, so that's going to be 4. So let me pull my attack modifier.
Okay.
+1, so 5 damage.
Okay. That's another dead one, bringing us up to 5 out of 20.
There it is. Then move to curse, target 1 adjacent. I don't have anyone who could be next to me. 1, 2. So I will just move.
Not for the coin. You'd land on the coin if you wanted.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Land on the coin. There you go. And I will loot that coin.
All right, here you go. All right, ending the round. We won't be able to finish this round, obviously, but we can go ahead and pick cards, I get. Well, it's up to you guys. If you want to pick cards, you can. We probably won't start the round just because it'll
Nah,
take
I won't remember.
yeah, it's fine. I'll have to fix my, I have to do my perks and all that stuff. Like I'm still playing as a level, essentially a level 1 Inox instead of level 5. So ability cards there, but that's all. So okay, that, well, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wait, do I gotta check that box to say 6 now?
I already, no, it was 4. I already ticked it to 5.
Oh, okay.
We're 5 out of 20 now. All right, so we'll go ahead. Let's go ahead and call it there, guys, just because we wouldn't be able to get, far enough into the round for that to matter yet. And I want to get my levels and everything done too, so I'm going to do that here real quick. Sound good?
All right. Next week then.